What is going on, fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money on the Trainer podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark. And in today's episode, I am joined by my 10K mastermind clients. Now, these students are making anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 a month. And every single week, we have an opportunity for they can come ask me absolutely anything about their coaching business. We've got a bunch of students on deck today. So my only ask is that as you guys start the call, you got to share a win with me. What's up, D?
Yo, what's good, man? How we doing?
Best day of my fucking life, bro. How are you doing?
Man, same as you, bro. I'm trying to fight off this cold, but best day of my life too.
I love that. It's an
Hell
action.
yeah.
It's a mindset, brother. It's a mindset.
E- Exactly. They're trying to hold us back, right?
That's
Nah.
right. You can't hold us back, bro. Can't hold us back.
Hell no. Hell no. But so a win for me. Yeah, so this past week it's been pretty easy signing people on for the challenge, which is a win. I've been receiving a lot more less resistance compared to my last challenge. But with that being said, so far I've got like 15 people signed up. Out of those 15 people, 6 people put down their numbers. I
Boom.
just want to get your feedback. Is that like a pretty good ratio or
Mhm.
yeah, pretty solid? Okay,
Yep.
bad.
That like especially because your audience is growing, bro. So, this is probably the biggest problem that I solve in the Millionaire Mastermind is because everyone has audiences that is growing plus boosted posts. So like all those people that are applying for the challenge, there's a certain percentage of the people that literally just it's so funny. We're in the same position. It's hilarious. I'm not coughing though, so it sucks to be you.
Yeah, that just developed today too.
Oh. uh, what was I going to say? Out of the 15 people that apply for your challenge, there's going to be a certain percentage of those people that are new people. And so that doesn't mean that they're not interested. It just means that they're not warm enough yet for a phone call. But it's typical.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
I've already sent like 200 today, so I'm about to send out like another 200, hopefully hit that 25 by the end of the day. Last quick question. So my following right now is sitting at 19.6K.
Look at this guy.
And so my view count is at a solid like I want to say 2 to 4K. And I was looking at other influencers and I see their view count being at like, like 6 to 8, 10K with my following. Is that standard? I had bought this was like years and years ago, like when I first started, like 18 years old. I had bought followers a long time ago. I'm not sure if that's been impacted by that or not.
I want to show you something, and I want to show all of you guys this because I think it'll be useful. I had a guy comment on my phone or my video the other day, and he was like, "Fucking 290,000 followers, and you only get 100 likes on your video." And I was like, I just posted my video, and I was like, "Fucking
Mhm.
relax, bro. Okay, like fucking relax. Like leave me alone." But it actually made me interested, and then I was like, maybe I should like go look at my engagement rate. So I did. So you can. There is a software that you can use called Social Blade. I don't have the software actually downloaded on my phone yet or my computer because I just haven't dove that deep into it because I've been fucking sick of shit. But you can go plug your username into Social Blade and it'll tell you your grade as a whole. When you register, it'll also tell you your engagement rate. I actually used a different software to determine my engagement rate is 0.25%, which I found out is like not awesome. It's also not bad. So for context, Gary Vaynerchuk has a 0.99% engagement rate. And then I looked at somebody like Keaton the Muscle Hoskins, the guy that I'm going down to see. His engagement rate is like 2.5%. I looked at Andy Elliott's engagement rate is 2.5%. Cole De Silva's is 0.025, just like me. So like the answer is it depends, bro. I don't think that has anything to do with your old previous quote unquote bot followers because like that was so long ago. And I know that you've gone viral since. I think if anything, what that tells me is that like we just need to make sure that we're not just creating value-based content, that we're also creating awareness-based content.
Okay. All right. So I just looked it up too, and I'm sitting at 0.28%. It's actually gone up because I have used Social Blade in the past before. I completely forgot about it now. But I was sitting at like a C before. I'm at a C plus now. So it has gone up, which is good.
Yeah, like if you look at Adley's username on Social Blade, Adley has like a 16% engagement rate, which is fucking
Damn.
insane. But
Yeah.
also, the only thing she does, bro, is she only posts viral content. And she's getting like 60 to 100 million views on all of her videos. So she, with 60 to 100 million views, has a 16% engagement rate. So I don't like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's worth. My thing is like if you're booking more calls, you're making more money, your Instagram account is growing, like that's a vanity metric. it means nothing, because Adley with, 1 million followers and, a 16% engagement rate, like I know the internals of her business and they weren't any better than mine. And
Okay.
I've got fucking 290,000 followers and a 0.025 engagement rate. So like at the end of the day, what do you want? Do you want fucking, if you want more views or you want more fucking clients? You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Vanity
Absolutely.
metric.
All right, cool. I appreciate it. That was it.
Cool, bro. Much love. Oh, Cassandra Fetters. That's fun. I just saw you raise your hand. Haven't seen you on here before. Welcome. Cool. D, anything else, bro? All right, bro. Much love. Go get better. Peace. We suffer together, brother. Paul Casey, what's up? Oh my God.
What's up, brother? I hope you start to feel better. I'm at the tail end of that same shit, so I get it, man. I'm like,
It's that fucking season, bro. It's that fucking season.
man, I'm at the end of it. So I got 22 people sign up for my 4-day challenge so far.
Yep.
20 of them said yes to knowing more about my program afterwards, and
Yeah.
18 of them left their phone number. So
Yeah. That's good.
yeah. So now my question, right? I got 18 phone numbers. I got 22 people right there. Do I go focus more on them, or do I focus on getting more people and then try to sell more people? Like, do I want more bats at plate, or do I want to just focus on the ones I got right now? Because I can't do both. I don't have the time to do both.
Okay. If you want my honest opinion, like I love that you got 18 numbers. That's good. And when your challenge starts on,
The challenge starts on Monday. So I'm letting everyone into my app I just created a document that I'm going to send out to them, kind of break a Loom video breaking down what the challenge consists of. And then I'm going to pull them into the app on Friday and start a group chat and then create excitement in the group chat. And then the actual workout starts on Monday.
okay. So I would spend one more day today and I would be lead genning for the rest of the day today to get people into the challenge. And then tomorrow I would be lead genning to book calls with people that you've got their phone numbers. So I try to get myself to 25. And then I would book calls with people that you've got their phone numbers. And then you can set up the call as a part of the onboarding process is we do a call to get you all set up and talk about your fitness goals, blah, blah, blah. So you can make it a part of the onboarding process. And then if they sign up, awesome. If they don't sign up, you're like, no worries. Like we can just do the challenge and you're going to get a ton of value. So I would just set it up so that Thursday you lead gen, and then you booking calls for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's like a part of the onboarding process is doing a consultation call with you.
Awesome. That makes perfect sense, because those are like the days I have more time to sit there and book calls and make it happen. So I was like on the fence, like, what should I do today? So that answered my question.
What should I do today? Cool. Is that
Appreciate
make
you,
sense?
bro. Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you need?
No, I'm good, man.
All right, how are you holding down the fort with the gym?
It's going good, actually. I mean, it's a slow process, right? It's just what it really boils down to is I built my business around my one-on-one training and my online training. So that's what I've been selling. I wasn't selling group fitness, and now to take over the other half of the gym and do group fitness, it's just a pivot. So we're gonna make it happen.
I know all about those pivots, bro.
Oh yeah, my pivots are a little smaller than yours, but there's
Hey, bro.
I'm watching you, bro. I'm watching you, like, all right, motherfucker, I got you.
Pivots are pivots. Adversity is nothing when you're a fucking champion.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
I'll see you soon, kid.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. Alejandro. Look at this guy. Learns how to raise his fucking hand on a Zoom call, eh? What's up?
What's up, bro? So, dude, a win. So I took massive action. I listened to your shit. I got with Miguel, and I paid him so we can get the VA going. And I'm excited for that. So that's a win. And I'm gonna starting up. I know you told me not to get the shadow coach right away, but I said fuck it. Like I got with a dude. He's a hometown friend. He's going to school to be a chiropractor. So we already spoke. And I'm gonna just, $100 a week just to do work, like part-time. So that's what I got going on, man. But my question is, once I get this VA going, man, like this is where I was like, okay, what would my workflow be like? Because by my understanding, like Miguel was telling me that with the VA it's gonna be 40 hours a week the person's working for me. What's my job now? If they're doing all the hard work, like what do I do?
So I have three things to say. Okay. Thing number one is you suck at raising hands. Okay. Alejandro was on the Millionaire Mastermind call yesterday. I didn't raise his hand until fucking 2 hours after the call started. So I didn't have the fucking
I
call.
swear to God, I had to
Okay.
raise.
So that's number one. You suck at raising hands. Number two, this is the 10K mastermind. So I can't be talking about VAs. Otherwise, everyone's going to be going on fucking hiring VAs. I want to answer your fucking question, but still, that's number two. Number three, okay. You think you're fucking jacked? You can do whatever the fuck you want. All right. Walking in my calls, asking VA questions. Fuck. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. It's your first time. So, bro, that's kind of the point, right? And so the reason that we hire virtual assistants, shadow coaches, community managers, all those things is because we want to get our time back. And so your job over the course of the next month is to train that person to be as good or better than you at communicating in the DM. Miguel's job is to go out there and find, hire, train, and like basically have somebody that's like pre-qualified and bring them to you. Your job is to make sure that you're like, you train them on how you speak. Like maybe use a fire emoji instead of a wolf emoji. Maybe, you know, like maybe they're saying certain things that you don't like, so you can help modify it. Maybe there's a certain way of doing the script that you do it that converts higher. Maybe you can be a little bit more aggressive in your DMs because you're a little bit more aggressive in your content. But your job is to make sure that they are trained on how to speak to your people. That's kind of the point. And then you buy your time back in your calendar. So now instead of working fucking 47 hours a day in your DMs, you're going to work 1 to 2 hours a day in your DMs, but you're going to be training the person for the next couple of weeks. Then in the course of the next 4 weeks, you're going to be completely out of the DMs and you're just going to be watching the person in the DMs, giving them feedback. Then what do you do with your time? I'm so glad you asked. You spend more time on creating income generating activities, whether that's getting better at content, whether that's working on boosted posts, whether that's training your shadow coach, whether that's running a challenge, whether that's running a masterclass. But now you're free to do more income generating activities because you don't have to be bogged down with the day-to-day of the business. Like that's why you build a team. That's the point.
Damn. Okay. That's all right. Cool. Bet. All right. Awesome, man. I have another question. Cool.
Okay.
All right. My other question is, it's already like I'm debating if I should run a 14-day challenge. I haven't announced anything yet, or a 4-day challenge. What do you think would be better? You know, obviously, if I started the 14-day challenge, it wouldn't be until next Monday. I would just be focusing on getting people
4-day.
in.
4-day. You should start it like ASAP because Black Friday is right around the corner.
Okay. Would you just start promoting it now and then do the 4 days next week?
Yep. That's what I do.
All
I'd
right.
probably start the 4-day challenge Tuesday just to give yourself enough time to promote.
Tuesdays. Okay. Cool. All right, dude. All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
You motherfucker, bro.
Love you, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate
love you too. Love you too. I'll see you later. Bye. I do love that guy. He's a funny guy. Maximus, what's up?
What's up, G? How you doing?
Best day of my fucking life. How are you?
Man, I'm smiling through the pain, but I'm doing better. So I would say win for, oh shit, I'm just trying to figure out where I can sit. Sorry. Win for me would be got 18 people in my challenge. And also just a mindset shift that like, you know, all the work that I'm putting in right now, like I'm facing huge adversity.
Yep.
And I know that this is the universe's way of testing me.
Yes,
So
it is.
I'm shifting my perspective and like being thankful that I'm like getting hit in the face so
Yeah.
I can come back a better person.
Love that.
But question about so I got two questions. One of them is going to be kind of about like serving clients. So we got a couple guys that just like they're just missing the mark. They're eating under on their calories or like they're missing their daily weights or like now these are weekly conversations. Every check-in with them, I'm like, hey bro, like we're not hitting calories, like what's going on? Like be asking them the like tough love questions, like, hey, be brutally honest with me. Like, are you snacking outside of the plan? Like what's going on? And like just results have just kind of stalled with some of these people. And I'm just like wondering how to like really hit home to them. Like, cause I'm a pretty direct guy and like I get good feedback from them. They all love working with me, but like, you know, obviously I want to get them better results and they're spinning the wheels. So I'm wondering like, how can I like just fucking like a little ball puncher, like a little wake up or something.
So two things. One, are they unhappy with the results or are you?
I would probably say more me than them because they're not like complaining or whining in their check-ins. But
Okay.
like I'm just like wondering like if like okay, they're in a deficit, they're doing their cardio, they're hitting the gym, like how are they not losing weight? But like, I don't know. I guess it could just be a mindset thing. I don't know.
Yeah. So I would ask them how they feel with their progress.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. Let's just pretend that you're in the 10K Mastermind, Maximus, right? And so I'm
Mhm.
you and I'm like, you should be hitting $25,000 a month. Your content should be going viral. And like you're working on your content, you're doing the work, you're showing up for yourself, and you feel good with how your progress is coming along. But I'm like, I'm pissed that you're not at 25K. And then I call you and I'm like, why the fuck are you not at 25K? You're like, I'm trying. You're like, yeah, but it's not good enough. But I'm like, you need to work on your hooks. You need to fucking do more shit. Like you need to fucking get on your shit. Like if you're happy with the result and you're showing up and you're doing the things I'm asking you to do, I'm not gonna make you like fit my container of what I believe to be possible for you.
Mhm.
Now, this conversation changes if the prospect client comes to you and is like, Maximus, I am unhappy with my progress. Then You get on the fucking phone. You're like, okay, let's take a look. Last 4 weeks, you said you've been 10 out of 10 on your nutrition. When I say 10 out of 10, I mean there's not a single fucking gram of food that I eat that's not accounted for. And I weigh every single gram and every single ounce. Can you honestly say that you've done that? Yes or no? I don't care either way. By the way, it's not like there's nothing, no smoke. Can you honestly say that? Yes or no? Have you done that? No. Okay, perfect. Thank you for being honest. Let's go a little bit deeper. When you say no, what does that mean? Right? But until they bring it up to you, bro, you can't make a horse drink.
Right. Okay.
They're in
I
the
appreciate
program.
that.
Dude, there's some people in the program that like just came into the 10K mastermind that wanted to learn a fucking few lead gen content systems. They're making 5 to 10K a month right now. They're happy. They could be making 20, but it's not my job to fucking chase you down and make you do the work. It's not like I'm here to fucking serve the people that want to be served, not like want the result.
Yeah,
Like
I like that.
it's more direct, but it's also the truth. It's like as you grow, bro, you cannot be fucking like worried about every single individual client's results. It's fucking impossible. So what I try to do is I like worry about the people that number one are actually doing the fucking work. Number two are checking in and showing up. And number three, I pay attention to the people that are complaining, but I'm going to try to get them back on track, especially if somebody's not getting the result. If somebody's not getting the result and they're in my program and they're in my DMs, I'm like, okay, let's fucking investigate. What are you doing? How are you contributing to this relationship? How am I not contributing to this relationship? What can I do better? But what can you do better? Does that make sense?
Yeah, dude, that makes total sense. Love that mindset shift. I definitely think I was worse in the past with like getting caught up over this. It like doesn't bog me down. Like I'm not thinking about this shit after the check-ins, but I'm just like I'm more curious in the aspect of like what's like going on. But what you said there made total sense. And I appreciate that. Definitely gonna implement.
When/if they complain, then we have a hard conversation. Until that point, continue coaching and move on with your life.
Perfect. All right, appreciate it. And then second question is, so I'm not trying to play like the mom and pops game, but I talked to Janelle a little bit about this. But like so the people that left their numbers in the application for my 14-day challenge, typically what I've done in the past is like wait until like midway through week 1 to start pushing for it. Just to like try to like service them, like go live a couple times, like give them some value, give them some resources to like give them a taste of like what it's like, but I've never really gone gung ho like I've just been really busy just trying to send out DMs and just get as many people as I can in there right now. It's kind of similar to what Paul was saying. So like I'm wondering if like at what point should I make that shift? Should I start pushing for these before? Like, is this a mindset issue? Like, because I think my issue is like I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get on the call with like the 8 people that left their number and like stupid limiting beliefs, but like, oh, then like, you know, what if they just say fuck it, they don't do the challenge, or like can't close them and then blah blah blah. Just trying not to go down that route, obviously. But I'm curious, what are your thoughts? How should I direct this? Is this a mindset shift? What are you thinking?
What do you think it is?
I feel like it is a mindset shift. I feel like I just need to like
Tell me why.
feel like I'm creating a false reality to live in the
Oh,
aspect of
stop. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Do you guys notice? This is why we do mindset work. Okay, Maximus, you're in my inner circle, so I'm gonna fucking go in on you for a second. Okay, this is why we do mindset work, because you have literally clearly explained the situation in which the failure will happen. Correct or incorrect? Got you that?
yeah.
Yeah, then so let's just say then everybody picks up the phone and then nobody fucking says yes, and then everybody says fucking no, and then what? What do you mean then what? I don't fucking think about that. That'd be like me being like, what if I open up the gym to fucking Aesthetic Nation and nobody fucking comes and everybody cancels their memberships all on day 1? I wouldn't open up the fucking gym if I thought like that. Like closed forever. Bye, bitches. Like, see you later. Like you're playing out the scenario of the failure. I don't do that. I don't play that game. Like this is where the work is. Okay. All of you guys are like, I was just about to ask that. You need to catch that fucking mind of yours that's running off and fucking saying stupid shit to you, and you need to fucking reel it back in. That's not true. That's not fucking true. Okay. So 2 things. 1, reach out to people before the fucking challenge, because that is 100% a mindset shift. But number 2, you need to twist that fucking perspective, because I will tell you why I like to reach out to people before they get into the challenge. So this like you've convinced yourself on all the reasons why it's a good idea to reach out to people 3 days into the challenge. Am I correct or incorrect?
Yeah.
Convince yourself. You're like, well, the reason I reached out to people fucking a few days into the challenge is because of this reason and this reason and this reason and this reason and this reason. All of those make sense. So if you go based off your current perception of reality, then you're not going to fucking close people before the challenge, because your reasoning in your mind, it makes the most sense to do it the first week. Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why I do it before the challenge. The reason that I do it before the challenge is because when somebody is expressing interest in working with me, and then they leave their phone number in an optional bracket where they don't have to leave their phone number, and they say yes to coaching, in my eyes, they literally just said yes to the fact that I'm going to fucking pitch them. So I want to capture that emotion as soon as possible before it burns out / dies out, because the chances of all 8 of those people being in the challenge and being active and engaged, I think goes down over time. So I would rather hit them up sooner while the emotion is there, strike while the iron is hot, sign the fucking client. And then if I don't sign the client, I literally lean out. I'm like, totally good. No worries. This isn't a high pressure sales call. And listen, I'm going to get you fucking results in the challenge anyways. And it's going to be a kickstart. And if you love me and you love the challenge, then we can continue. If not, no worries. I don't even care.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. I knew what I was doing. I just wanted to hear from the man himself.
Stop hitting fucking mind games with yourself. Okay. This is for all of you guys. Write this in the chat. Don't play out negative scenarios. Save yourself some mental fucking energy. Okay. They don't exist. They're not real. They're made up. They're fabricated. Do not exist. And if you're going to play out those negative scenarios, then I want you to spend just as much time playing out the positive. The reason I'm going to open up Aesthetic Gym is because it's the best gym in Canada. It's the best day of my life. I'm the best looking guy ever. I'm fucking awesome. I'm the motherfucking one. Everything I touch turns to gold. It's going to be great. And then it is. And so it is. Make sense?
Yeah, I like it. Oh, 100%, bro. I appreciate it, man. I just needed a little fucking kick in the ass. In the rut, you know it's good.
I hear you, bro. A kick in the ass is what I'm here for.
Awesome. I appreciate it, bro.
Have the best day of your life, brother. Talk soon.
You as well, man. Hope you feel good soon. Peace.
My name is the Kettlebell Coach. I have nice hair.
Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it is?
What's up, son?
Nothing. Out here driving. A win. Renewal yesterday, 2,400. My biggest transaction to date. And it's like the second year she renews for a year. So this is like my pony client, if you want to call it.
Love that for you.
And I got a supplement sponsorship today on a call. So free supplements. That's a win also.
Love that for you.
So my question is about the challenge. Do you think it's a mistake me making the phone number a mandatory thing on the application? And also, do you think it's a mistake me giving away my whole onboarding for the 14-day challenge?
The only way to know if it's a mistake or not is to know the numbers. How many applications have you sent out?
So I've gotten, at least I want to say 15 people commented, and I send them the link.
You're cutting out like crazy, bro. Sorry, what'd you say? 15 people you sent the link. How many people replied?
Have filled it out.
You filled it out.
6 have filled out the application.
So listen, okay. The reason we tell you recommended is because that's what's worked best. Do I think you made a mistake by making it mandatory? No, it's just not what I recommend.
You don't recommend what? Making it mandatory?
I don't recommend making it mandatory because then you don't know who actually wants it and who doesn't. Because if it's mandatory, everybody has to fill it out. So somebody that's like fucking, browsing through social media and just cruising and kind of sees a challenge is going to fill it out. And then they are going to put their phone number because it's mandatory when they don't have to put their phone number. And you could have just figured out who is serious and who's not by just making it optional.
Got it.
Is it a mistake? Right. No. Is it recommended? Also no.
Okay. And I'm gonna reach out to everybody that I had on a calendar on a appointment. And should I be like, hey, how's it going? Kind of like catch up first message, wait for a response, and then tell them about the challenge? Or should I just,
I would send them a voice note and I would mention something about them specifically so that they know that you weren't reaching out just for fucking coaching. So send them a message saying, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about you. I just wanted to check in to see how that, weight loss goal is going. I know that you were working out at that one gym, that one, blah, blah, whatever the fuck you can remember. I would bring up something personal so that they're like, oh, this guy actually remembers me.
Got you. All right, cool, man. And one thing is, it's been these past 30 days, it's been kind of tough mentally, just grinding it out. Things are hard financially, and what was I gonna say? Just clients dropping off. I know I have a hard tendency of like not reaching out. Like I know what I have to do. I have to keep showing up. Like that's what it is. So I was like in this limbo, like, man, should I reach out? But I already know what to do. And then it kind of clicked for me that I put myself in a bigger container and things are a little uncomfortable right now. And I literally just remember what I tell like some of my clients, like, you got to get out of your comfort zone to get to where you want to go. And this is where I am. I said I wanted to eat, so the plate is full. So I know I gotta just keep on fucking going. But yeah, man,
I have a question.
hit me.
What did you just do yesterday?
What did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
Vernilo for 2,400.
Correct. Want to know what I see?
Yeah,
Abundance, baby.
abundance.
Abundance. How many people do you have in your challenge?
Yeah, right now 6.
Abundance, baby. 6 people want to
I-
work with you? Damn, son. How many clients you got?
I got 12 clients right now.
Abundance, baby. 12 clients pay you money on a monthly basis? Damn, son. But
Yeah.
you gotta shift that perspective. I can tell
Yeah.
you feel defeated. I can hear it in your voice. What's your mindset work look like on a day-to-day basis?
So my routine, I wake up, I listen to my success motivation, then right after to my affirmation video. Right after that, I send out my DMs, and then I go hit the gym. Then I come back, breakfast, and then it's either content scripting or just content related stuff.
Can I challenge you to do something shitty?
Yes.
You're gonna cold shower every day now.
Cold shower. Start the day with a cold shower.
Yeah, fucking start because me and you are very similar in terms of our energy. Very similar, like fucking go-getter, intense, charismatic energy. And I don't sense that from you right now. So I want you to activate it every single morning by doing something that sucks ass. Welcome to my life.
Yeah. It's been a fucking funk. Like, what the fuck? And I'm doing the work. I'm booking calls. DMs.
Bro,
Things are.
Don't wait until it's a fucking problem. Like, don't wait until it gets shitty before you reach out. I would rather you have a bad week than come to me and be like, yo, B, I had a bad week. These are the 3 things that I did. What would you do differently? You know, like I would rather fucking help you guys after a bad week than a bad month. Because a bad month means like we got to fucking clean up. We got to fucking mess on aisle 5.
Yeah.
Right? So this is a good step. Now come to every fucking call that you possibly can, and let's turn this ship around.
Let's fucking go, baby. I'm the one. Fuck every other kettlebell coach.
That's what I'm looking for. What's that? Give me that guy, okay?
All right, man. I appreciate you.
Give me that fucking guy.
Let's go.
Give me that fucking guy. All right. Marilyn, what's up?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I had a question for you regarding clients wanting to stop the program because of the holiday season and financial struggles. And so I had 2 people reach out to me telling me this, and I do the contract or the agreement. And so how would you go about this?
So 2 things. 1, I think you guys can prevent this by getting ahead of this. And when I say get ahead of this, I mean, in all of your content, all your language, all your messaging, you start having the conversation that most people try to take a break around the holidays. And that's why they stay stuck forever, is because they're viewing certain seasons as on and certain seasons as off, where this is a fucking lifestyle. So like that messaging in terms of your content, your DMs, your sales calls, all of it is super fucking important. So you can get ahead of it by saying that. That way, when somebody reaches out, you're like, I totally get it. That I actually talked about this on our last coaching call. I think you were there. This is the mindset that will keep you stuck. So what can we do to come up with a game plan for the holidays? So first things first is you guys need to get ahead of this with your content, your messaging, your marketing, your DMs, your sales calls, etc. Second thing is with this client specifically. So they're asking to cancel the program altogether, or like, what does that look like?
So one of them asked me, she's like, I'm going through a lot of financial struggles right now because and the holidays are coming. So can I reach back out to you when I'm better? And so I said, I gave her the option of pausing her program for this month so she can get back up and then we can restart next month. And then she hasn't replied. And then the other one, she was like, I feel super embarrassed. Like I had to talk to my husband, talk to me about it. And like, she said she's going to call me today at 5. She's like, I'm super embarrassed. Like, I want to continue working with you, but I guess it's like not working out. And so I was like, okay, let's talk at 5. And she's going to call me today at 5. And let's talk about how we can come up with a game plan to help you out. Because she's actually the other client, the first one that I told you about. I'm not surprised because she's that one client that she's not really doing her program. And then the other one, she's been on top of everything. She's checked in with me. She's already lost 10 pounds in like 4 weeks. So she's, I do want to work with her and I do want to help her because I know she's willing to do the work. So that's the 2 scenarios that I have going on right now.
Do you have the other one that that is trying to cancel? Have you done like extra work for the end of her contract? Like, have you done a lot of the work for her already?
Well, yeah, I have like my program. I usually I have them like already pre-designed for the level that they're in.
Okay. So there's two different ways to approach this, and none of them is right or wrong. And my job as the advisor is to tell you what to do, and then you can pick what's best for you. So if you want to take the hard approach, and my definition of the hard approach is like where you're basically holding them responsible for their installments. So if she doesn't reply to you later today, the next message goes a little bit like this. Hey, Marilyn, I just wanted to send a final message because obviously you did sign an agreement for 3 payments of $300 for a total of $900. We've done 2 of those 3 payments, and you're responsible for the remaining payment. So, we can figure out a way to clear it the right way, or, if you want, I could just go charge your card for the final installment, or I'd have to escalate this further to, my legal team. But it's up to you. Let me know what you'd like to do. So that's if you'd like to go direct. I only do that if I really don't like somebody.
Yeah, me too.
So I only do that if I really don't like somebody. The second option is like, sometimes this is part of business. You just got to eat the fucking losses. And like,
Yeah,
I'll do this if I don't feel like having the fight. I'm just like, whatever. It's not worth the energy. I'm just like, whatever. Fucking bye-bye.
Yeah,
I
because
say that on the way out. Like, I'm not like, oh, whatever, bye-bye. Like, I'm just like, I politely let them go. And then I let them know that they were, the language that I'll use if I'm going to do that is I'll let them know that they were responsible for another $300 on their contract, but I'm going to forgive them and release them from that $300, and I'm not going to charge them for that installment. The reason I use that language on the way out is because I want to let them know that I could have charged them and that there's no fucking possible chance of a refund on the table.
yeah, okay. Okay, that's good to know because yeah, like the first one, I'm like, why even keep somebody that's not doing anything? So, but the second one, I think like we're gonna work something out, and even if that means pasta and then she resumes next month.
Yeah, so like for the second one, this is where like if you want to work with them, just find something that works. Like maybe you do a mid-ticket program where you literally do, instead of 4 check-ins, you do 2 check-ins, and then you do it for like 60% of the price. You know what I mean? Like there's something that you can make something work.
Okay, that sounds good. And kind of like what the other, I forget his name, but I feel like when things like this happen, like my mind will go there. It's like, oh, it's the holiday season. Like maybe people are not going to buy or whatever. But then I immediately and I'm just asking you, like in this scenario, when you do have those thoughts, I always like come back and just say my affirmations out loud. And I'm like, it's going to be okay. I'm going to be blessed. Like I live in abundance. And I kind of just push back those thoughts. Like, what would you say is like a good way to, like, when things don't go your way, or to, even though you have those thoughts and you have those emotions, how do you overcome that in that moment?
Yes! Everything that I touch turns to gold! Woo!
Yes, and I need that energy.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay.
I'm way louder than my negative thoughts. Way louder.
Okay.
So
I love that. Yeah.
When they creep in, I literally ask my wife. You guys can ask Kirsten if I actually do this. I blast fucking music and I walk around the house screaming, yes! Best day of my fucking life. It's a mindset. So like you can say affirmations, but do you say it with like, yes, like gratitude? Like I have reverence for life. And whenever I feel like adversity is creeping up on me, I literally just remember like, oh yeah, I'm fucking alive. And there's like hundreds of thousands of people that took their final breath this morning, and I'm still fucking here.
Yeah.
That's abundance.
So,
I'm fucking grateful. Thank you more, please.
Yes. All right. Okay. That's all I had for you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Jackie, what's up?
Hello. So my win is I have 20 people in my challenge so far, so that's exciting. I have a couple of quick questions and then one longer one. So my first one is, do you invite people in the DMs that have like given you some type of money objection before? Yes. Okay. The other question is, for posting on my new Instagram, is that something like I would treat as my current Instagram, like timing matters, once a day matters, like same concept? Or can I can't just like go post like 10. Okay. All right, perfect. The complicated question is, I've been really in my head about my pricing. So before this program, I did like a different fitness coaching program, and they had us sell like super high ticket, and my conversion rate was not as high because it was like a really high tier program. So when I came into this program, I'm like, let me adjust my pricing and what is into it, So before, it used to be like $777 for the month, but it was like my higher level coaching, which includes like Zoom calls. But then I would like get you know? So then when I came into this program, I switched it to be 555 a month. And then I added a lower ticket, which is 333 a month. So I feel like right now, what I'm doing is like selling most of the people at the 333, but I'm over giving at that level because the 555 is essentially like 1-to-1, and then the 333 should be more group, I feel. But what I do at the 333 is like I give them one check-in a week, but my check-ins are more thorough because I do like spiritual coaching too. So like I'm doing like a fucking life coaching session on Sundays, and then Sundays I'm like depleted because it's like, you know what I mean? We're not just talking about like their nutrition and their workouts. We're talking about like every fucking thing you can imagine. So yeah, that I would like some advice on like my pricing. My thoughts are like dead the 333. At the event, I was like, okay, I'm gonna dead the 333. My 1-to-1 is 555. And then I'll do like kind of like what Janelle does with like 249 or play with that number.
Okay. So why do you want to change your pricing?
It doesn't feel good. Like on Sundays, the ones that are paying me 300, like I just feel like I'm over giving. Like my check-ins are like fucking at least like my looms are like between minimum 5, best case scenario. Some of them are up to like 20 minutes. And then we're like boxering, voice messaging back and forth. Like it's a lot. So I just feel like either I need to give less in that option, or I need to increase the price. Because it almost feels like I'm getting like Sunday, I was like, I felt the energy of like, and I love my clients. Like they're all doing the work. They're amazing. But I was like resentful. I'm like, I'm not getting paid enough to talk. Like this one chick sent me 15-minute voice note. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
So two things. Number one, I don't think this is like a pricing issue. I think this is a boundaries issue.
Okay.
And if you change your prices because you don't have boundaries, then that's not going to change the fact that like when you have other clients across your boundaries, you're just going to run into the same fucking problem. But now they're paying you a higher price point and you don't have boundaries. So now they're going to expect more from you. So I think you're solving the wrong problem. When clients send me 50-minute voice notes, I literally say, hey, thanks so much for getting me that voice note. Do me a favor and condense that down into 30 to 60 seconds so that I can get back to you faster.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any time limits on the voice notes right now. And I feel like that's now we do. I'm like, what the fuck?
So that's number one. Number two, I also think like, guys, when you're doing your check-ins, like time your check-ins. 3 minutes max. 3 minutes max. You don't need to like, okay. And like for the 333, maybe you want to do deeper level. Maybe you want to do some deeper level coaching with the people that are paying you more money. Fine. Then you can do like 5 to 10 minutes for those people. But like 20-minute check-ins are that's fucking insane. Blows my mind.
Well,
like,
women talk like on the check-in form, they'll like write everything you can possibly. Yeah. Like I shortened the check-in form and she was like, can you lengthen it again? And I was like, no.
Well, but you're not a therapist though. Like,
I know.
A therapist. Stop acting like a therapist. You're not their therapist. You're their coach. And as I'm going to go in there, I'm going to assess what I see as a win. I'm going to take out their biggest struggle. I'm going to comment on some feedback, and then I'm going to fucking send you on your merry way with some homework. Bye-bye.
I think so. Right now, I also like the higher level. Well, both levels. I audit their whole nutrition log. Like I go through it. I'm like, okay, so you had cereal on Monday, and I think I should dead that for the 333, 100%, right? Like that's crazy. Okay.
Agreed.
And do you think I should still do like check-ins? Like, or should I just do like shorter check-ins for the 333? Like the check-in process should not be what it is right now.
Not be what it is right now. And that's a you versus you problem. I don't know if you should take away check-ins or not. You should sit down and ask yourself that. Because if you take away check-ins, it's obviously going to kill the retention in the program.
Yeah, I just mean like the check-ins that the capacity I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, yes, check-ins, but it, like you said, I think that the lower one needs to be like, fucking 2 minutes. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So it's not even a pricing thing. Leave the pricing as it is.
This is not a pricing conversation. The only time that this becomes a pricing conversation is when we're talking numbers. When you're like, hey, Brian, I'm converting 70% of all my sales calls. I think I should increase my prices. And then I'm like, I agree. But this is not a pricing conversation. This is a boundaries conversation.
Okay. Got it. Yes. So leave the pricing. There's nothing. I shouldn't change it to like the 249 that everybody does. I should just leave it. Okay.
Don't do a fucking thing.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have the best day of your life.
You too.
Sup, Turner Swan?
What's up, man?
Best day of my fucking life. How are you?
I'm fucking amazing. So win 4K collected this week already.
Yeah.
And then my question is, so it's kind of on top of what Paul was asking. So the 4-day challenge, like the people who leave their numbers, do you just go into like I've been through the trainings and stuff, and maybe I didn't like book it when I was going through, but is it just like would you just book it the regular sales script, or would you just like say I need to onboard you for the challenge? Do you have like time this date, or like send them the calendar link? How would you go about doing that?
Message number one. So like you can book, so there's a 4-day challenge phone script that you guys, or the DM script that you guys can use that works completely fine. If you want to go off base and you want to test something, the same thing that I said to Paul, it would be, yo, Turner, exclamation mark, is this you? Question mark. They say yes. And you're like, oh, it's Brian Mark from from Instagram. I just got your application for the 4-day challenge. Saw that you want to lose 20 pounds. That's awesome, bro. How long have you been working on that? And they're like, oh, I've been working on it for the last like 2 years, blah, blah, blah. You're like, great, cool. So you did leave your number for a free 15-minute consultation. Boom. So next step before we get you into the challenge, go ahead and book in here so I can get you all onboarded into the challenge. And we can talk about your number one struggle, your number one goal, and I can help you come up with a game plan to achieve your goals. Send me a screenshot once you're all done. Cool? Question mark?
Okay, cool.
That's it.
And I would just like I already have like I think I have like 7 people in my challenge right now.
Yep.
And I think 4 of those 7 people have left their numbers, so just automatically go and book the call.
Correct.
Okay. And then my other question was more of like a mindset related question. So I find like I'm starting to get like busier, and I'm like really diligent and on top of like my morning routine and all that stuff. But I find like the more I have on the go, and I know with it being Black Friday already this month, it's going to be a month where things are busier and things are crazier for sure. But how do you balance like like being present? Like I know that's obviously like super important. Like I could literally sit at my desk and work like 14 hours a day, but like um I just think like when you're not working and stuff like that, obviously like you probably have like hard unplugged times, but when you're like thinking about it in your head, like what do you do to kind of, I guess, be more present?
I think it comes down to practicing being present as much as you practice your content.
Yeah.
For me, it's like clearly defining when my off times are and when I am off, just practicing being off, practicing leaving my phone in the fucking bedroom, practicing going out for dinner with my wife and not spending time on my phone, practicing being fully present, when I'm at the gym and like not checking my messages. Just practice. It's just something you have to practice, because it's like the downside of entrepreneurship is like you get yourself into this place where you're literally prepared to do whatever it takes to build your business. And then in that process, you literally become consumed by the thing that you do. And so you need to know how to use your mind as a tool and then lay it to rest. So that's one of the things that I literally have in my vision. It's like my mind is a tool. It does not use me. I use it, and then I lay it to rest. So when I'm done using my mind, I'm done using my mind. I'm going to be fully present in the moment, laughing, sharing, having fun. So it takes practice, bro. So just practice.
Okay, cool. Respect, man. Appreciate you.
Okay, bro. Appreciate you. All right. Brandon Johnson. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Best day of my fucking life, G. How are you?
I'm doing well. Win for me is I got out of my comfort zone and I'm running a challenge. I got a 4-day starting next week, first one ever. So
big boy. I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna push it to December, and I said, fuck it, let's make a mess. If it works, it works. So if not, I'll learn.
I love that.
I actually got a question for that, and it is, out of the 4 lives that I'm gonna do, right? Should I prioritize the most valuable one first? Because it's probably gonna be nutrition if I'm teaching mainly fat loss, right? So should I make the nutrition live first? Does that make sense?
I'm going to flip that on you, and I'm going to let you guys know. Everybody write this in the chat. The most valuable live is the one that you market, right? Because it's like, so I want to change your perception of value for a second, because your perception of value is like the one that I can give them the most value. But the perception shift that I want to give you is like the most valuable live stream is the one that you market the best. Because if you're like, yo, this is the 3 fat loss secrets you must know, in brackets, I guaranteed you haven't heard this before, in brackets, like somebody's like, like that sounds interesting, versus like I could title that live stream 3 fat loss secrets you must know, and then it could be about 3 limiting beliefs. And then Brandon, your live stream could literally be the best and most valuable live stream ever, but you could call it nutrition live stream to lose weight. And so like the most valuable live stream is the one that you market the best. Does that make sense? So it has literally nothing to do with the fucking nutrition aspect. It has everything to do with how you position it. So I want that mindset. Does that make sense, everybody? That mindset shift is how you market your shit. And then in terms of the actual deliverables, bro, I would argue that like nutrition is not the most valuable thing right up front. Like it could be, but I think that the most valuable thing is like tell them all the fucking things they're doing wrong and why they're not shredded. Right? Because I'm sure you're working with a bunch of guys. This is why you're not shredded, even though you're trying your hardest. You're going to the gym, you're doing all this shit. This is why you're not shredded. Tell them all those reasons, give them all those solutions, and then be like, in tomorrow's live, I'm gonna actually break down the custom like macro approach. Like this is like the overview of like why you're not in shape. Now I'm gonna teach you the macros. So come tomorrow. See you soon.
Yeah, I like that. I was thinking about that, kind of doing like a debunking, like rewiring, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
This is why you don't have a six pack.
That's true. It's
Right?
it's called cut the gut, so more like flats, flat stomach, maybe six pack. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I had one more question, which was right here somewhere. Hold on one second. Gotcha. All right. So whenever I do their nutrition, I thought this was pretty easy to do. Should I just go in and trainerize? I can give them their calories really quick based on like the meal thing, which is what I do with clients. It's very effective. Or is that just too much work to do for each person? Because I'm gonna have to individually go in there. It's pretty quick. I just got to click it, meal plan, calories, deficit, check, done.
Yeah, if it's easy, then just do it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, man. That's all I got. I appreciate the help.
Okay, bro. Much love. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye, bro. Mr. Nick.
How are we doing today?
Best day ever, brother. How are you?
I can't complain. I'm over here grinding away, trying to send DMs, getting people in this challenge. It's a lot. So that's why we're here, right? That's what we're doing. So we got 15 people right now already into the 4-day challenge, which is great. And I noticed I used to do when I was in the CLA, we did the 14-day, and you wanted us to do the Facebook groups. That never worked out for me. I don't know if it was more or less on my end because I'm not on Facebook. I'm more or less on Instagram. So I decided to make it a broadcast channel on my Instagram and start putting the challengers into there. Well, I didn't know. I'm just, I was taking messy action, like you said, right? Take messy action, put them into a group. One thing I found out I forgot that it sends a ping to every one of your followers to join the broadcast group. So now I got so many people joining this broadcast group that I never really wanted to invite. What should we do?
I have a follow-up. Can we pivot and add them all to a group chat on Instagram? Because I feel like that's the best option.
I mean, they're like voting on polls in there. They're asking questions. So it's like kind of engaged. So I'm just like, I want to almost I'm like, what the fuck did I just do?
Fucking run it, dude. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Run it. If they're engaged and they're having fun and whatever, fucking run it. Sounds good. Are you dropping Zoom links in there?
So what I was going to do was just go, because it allows you to go live in the broadcast group just for that group.
Oh, that's cool. So I love that.
So when I was looking, I had no idea this even existed, to be honest. So I was looking through it. You can have polls, you can throw all these different things, ask questions. So it's kind of almost like, it almost feels like that's something that Facebook is trying to do.
Cool. Yeah, dude, fucking run it, bro.
Right, because I never heard of anybody doing that in the group or using a broadcast.
I've never heard about anything like that either. I think it's super fucking cool. And I literally, Nick, did you listen to my podcast yesterday?
I did.
Yeah, about asking for permission.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm talking. This is the shit I like. Thank you for fucking executing. Like,
yeah.
I just fucking did some shit. What do you think about the shit that I like it? It's fucking great. That's the fucking attitude. Yes.
Because that's one of the things too, actually, when I listened to that yesterday and I launched it today, I said, I'm not going to ask anybody. I'm just going to fucking do this.
Yes, bro. Yes. I love that. Fucking run it.
All right. So that was a win and almost like a weird thing because I only have so many spots I can fill my people with Trainerize.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to go and spend an extra, $200 to $300 a month on these Trainerize things if I don't really need to, because I'm only putting them in there for 4 days. Now, ideally, if we could sell them all into the program, that would be great.
Agree.
Do I just say, hey, the first 25 or the first 30 that sign up on the forum get access to the app? Everybody else, you could just get the stuff into the broadcast channel.
Correct. I wouldn't actually, I would say that, but I wouldn't do that. I would say that, but then I would give the most qualified applicants access to Trainerize. So you say that to create urgency and scarcity, and then I would give the actual program to the most qualified applicants.
The people who actually wrote down, like, I got this pain point, this X, Y, and Z been trying for 3 years.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And so now that we have that, and I'm just trying to figure out that whole realm, what's the best play? Now that I saw that this is a thing, would you recommend maybe just running all my challenges out of this one group?
No. Well, I'll tell you why. I want to say why I said a hard no, because you don't even know how the fuck it goes yet. Like
Yeah.
this could fucking crash and burn and fucking miserably fail for all we know. So now if you're like, okay, let's fucking do all of them. So like this is what. So I want you to write this down. This is a marketing test. All right. This is a marketing test. Whenever I do something new, Nick, whenever it's brand new, I'm literally like, well, this is a marketing test. Like this week, we're hosting a masterclass tomorrow on Black Friday. And for the first time ever, we're going to give people an opportunity to enroll in the CLA on the masterclass. I'm going to have like my sales guys there. Like if you want to join the CLA right now, just say me in the chat, and then I will introduce you to one of my guys. There's 1,000 people registered for the masterclass. So I'm like, literally told my guys, I'm like, if we sell nothing, I do not care. This is a marketing test. So use it as a test. And then if it goes well, 100% I'll fucking do that every single time. But like, that's the mindset around marketing, and we're just testing.
So kind of use it as a test rather than, because this is my first 4-day challenge, and that's why I'm just kind of utilizing it as just an experiment more or less, and just seeing what happens. I mean, we got a lot of my
so only thing I want to add is like when I say use it as a test, don't treat it like it doesn't matter. So I just want to make sure I'm like hammer that.
Yeah.
Because I treat it like it matters, and like I'm gonna go balls to the wall in that fucking masterclass tomorrow. And if I go balls to the wall and I do everything that I'm supposed to do and I follow the process and the SOP and it doesn't convert, I know that it's not because I suck. It's because, the test didn't work as well. And next time I need to make sure that I'm following the blueprint closer and, getting people to book calls instead of trying to sell them on the class. But who knows? Maybe it'll go.
Okay. So just really just keep it with the 100%, go 110%, over deliver, and just utilize it as a test though. Kind of like, does this work in that lens?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. Couple more questions for
Also,
you.
just realized something funny. This podcast is going up live tomorrow. The masterclass is tomorrow. So if you're coming to the masterclass, you're going to get 45% off. I'm just going to fucking tell you that. Because everyone listening to the podcast is going to be like, I'm coming to that masterclass. They're going to sell me. Oh, yeah, we're going to sell you. And you get 45% off. So fucking there you go. You're welcome.
You should join anyways because it works, right? I mean, let's
fucking what Nick said. Okay.
I mean, I joined and I gained like 50,000 followers in like 2 months from just implementing. So that's why we're here. So, and another thing about that is with call to actions in regards to this, are our call to actions all going to the 4-day challenge, or are we still doing like 5 guys? Hey, I'm looking for or X, Y, and Z. Here's a free guy.
What is your challenge launch?
The 18th.
Yeah, I would just be filling the challenge for now because people are leaving their phone numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just all kind of marketing is going straight towards the 4-day challenge.
You got it, brother.
And anybody that asks or inquires on my keyword, same thing, or are we trying to push them on the script?
If somebody sends you a keyword, script them.
Okay. Awesome. Love it. I'll let you know how, well, I guess we'll figure it out in a couple weeks, see how this goes.
I love the mindset, Nick. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Thank you for fucking taking action. I like it a lot. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Right. Ronnie Travis. Bonjour, comment ça va?
Hi, I also have the cold that everybody else seems to have, but I am having the best fucking day ever because I spent my weekend trying to force myself to get some steps listening to a bunch of your podcasts. I'll be honest, I didn't listen to your podcast before. Like I only knew you from Instagram, and like that was where I bought it, was Instagram.
Yeah.
But your podcast is fucking fire, so now I have that. But I loved the money mindset one. That was the one that kind of like hooked me in. So my first question is kind of related to that because I've been doing all of like, I've been implementing the mindset stuff, right? But like the affirmation letter, the stuff like those types of things. I've been trying to like be very mindful of how I talk about money. So my question is like when it's like logistical stuff, right? When it's like you're trying to plan like a trip or things like that. And it's like I believe that November is going to be my best month ever. Like I'm doing, like things are working. Like I'm just like, I've set the intention. Like I believe it. Like I'm showing up, right? Like the version, like looking back, I can see why I wasn't like making the money I wanted to make before. And like, things are starting to make sense. And it's like, I don't want to like not say yes to things because I'm like afraid that I won't make the money, but I also don't want to like make stupid decisions either. Like, so I guess my question is like, when you don't like, the funds haven't quite caught up yet, like how do you kind of like I don't know. Was what I'm saying making sense? Are you kind of
I get it. I think that like the universe is working with you and you know that it's working. And so you cannot put your timeline on it. Right. So it's like I hear you. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you for a sec. So like the Lamborghini that's sitting in my driveway, I tried to get that for 3 years in a row and I got denied 3 years in a row. Every time I went, I'm like, I'm making $100,000 a month now. I can afford a Lamborghini. I go to the car dealership. They're like, you need to be making $100,000 a month take home. I was like, fuck. Come back. I'm making $100,000. I'm like, I'm making $100,000 a month take home. They're like, you need to have at least X amount of dollars in the bank. I'm like, fuck. So it's like I literally spent 3 years, and I'm like, I'm abundant. Like I'm like abundant as fuck for like 3 years. I'm like doing everything I ever wanted to do, but the universe does not like conform to your timelines. It works with you. It's working with you right now. It's giving you everything that you could ever want. You got a growing business, growing Instagram. You got a fucking beautiful fiance. Everything you touch turns to gold. But you can't be like, I want more now. Like it doesn't work like that. So you must just like have faith and be patient. It fucking sucks, but like have faith, be patient, and I don't make decisions and do things that I like know I can't afford. Like even example, like I could have flown private for a very long time. But I chose not to because like every time you fly a private jet from one place to another, it's like $50,000. It's fucking ridiculous. So like I can afford to do that, but do I want to spend $50,000 every time I fly just because I can fly private? No, it's fucking stupid. So I need to know what's like, what's smart, what's stupid. Maybe there's like maybe you want to go somewhere and you can find it like a more affordable way to get there and you still get to have the experience without spending all the money. So it's like, I get where you're coming from. Because you're like, if money was actually an unlimited resource, I should be able to spend all of this and it would all return to me. So like I get that mindset. I really do. But I also am a big believer in like trusting the timeline of the universe. And I don't try to rush the universe's timeline.
Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. And okay. I kind of feel like I already knew that, but it's like, I just want it all to happen faster. And I'm like, I feel like I've made decisions from that place of like not having enough. So it's like, I don't do things, but now it's like, I'm not doing it because of that reason. Like I believe more is coming, but I'm just like, is it the fucking smart thing to do right now? So
that's, okay. I think you should lean into that feeling and I think you should double down. And I think you need to like ask the universe for signs that you are abundant. Like give me signs, like show me that I am abundant, and like start like when you get to a place where you are absolutely convinced of your like place in this universe, your abundant place in this universe, when you are absolutely convinced that just by being alive, you are blessed, like everything's going to come for you. But like you need to get yourself to that place. And as you're getting yourself to that place, which takes time, like your wealth will grow, your wealth will accumulate, your Instagram will grow, your clients will grow. But like just stay focused on abundance and like don't be focused on like doing more things. It's not about doing more things. It's about being a better you.
Okay, that was yeah, okay. That's a lesson that I feel like I've been like learning for so long of like, as I'm always like, what do I need to do? Like, I'll work harder. You just tell me what I need to do. But
this isn't doing more things. This is being a better you.
Okay. Well, message received. I hear it loud and clear. Thank you. Okay, so then maybe I won't ask that next question. Okay, so I'll skip that question. But my next thing is like I feel again, okay, maybe I don't even need to ask any more questions because it's like it's all fuck off. Damn. It's slowly working, right? Like all of my questions are based on like how can I make it work faster? But that was literally like what I wrote down. It's like if you see anything in my content that would speed it up or that I should change, let me know. So okay. Never mind.
Go recover. Go get better. Okay.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you.
It's fun. That's fun. I like coaching you guys. Sammy, what's up?
Brian, I was going to say how are you, but I know that it's not sad.
No, I'm the best fucking day of my life.
Just not well, but doing well.
I'm doing well. The universe can't fucking nothing can stop me. Everything I touch turns to gold.
Good. That's what we want to hear. So Win is a client. So a client that won my birthday giveaway. Mm-hmm. She also signed up this week to just keep going. So that's awesome. Yeah, so it was really, really good. Yeah. But outside of that, it has been a very slow month, but that's fine because we've done a lot in the background. I've switched to a new training app and had a lot of like all of that kind of stuff happen. So now I'm like trying to book more calls and just trying to keep calm and just carry on and not get into that mindset of like, you know, trying to get too desperate in the DMs or anything, trying to book calls and things. So it's balancing that at the moment to not kind of start freaking out to be like, I haven't booked a single call in like 2.5 weeks and start, but like trying to just keep it. I'm abundant. I don't need to book, like, you know, that kind of mindset to try and not come off as a bit needy in the DMs, if that makes sense.
Why haven't you booked a call in 2 weeks?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm trying. I'm doing everything as normal. Like I haven't changed my processes in any way. Doing all the DMs, sending out tons of free resources as well. Like if anything, I'm doing more. I've been in the DMs more than usual because I'm getting more followers and I'm starting more conversations. But I don't know, maybe it's just that everyone's so new, so they're just cold. So I just need to take a bit of time to warm people up. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So that's that one. Yeah.
So I'm a big believer in balance. Okay. So like a balance between, don't get me wrong, like, yes, you need to change your mindset, but also if something's not fucking working, like we need to change the fucking process. So if we don't change the process, then that's not going to help us when something's not working. What is this?
Well, that was a bit more of a personal share that about my hair. So it was a bit of a personal, like, bit about me kind of shit that I've been happening.
Where's all the social proof?
All of those are. And the post I'm about to do this morning is
What?
Well, back one is a reshare from a client, and then the other two that's a client, and then after this talking, that's a client, and then the next one's a client.
Whoa. That is not social proof.
That's a client.
But no, that's not social proof.
And then I'm about to post this morning.
No. Pause. That's not social proof. You got to think about, like, if I'm a fucking customer and I've never seen your Instagram before, Sammy, never seen you before, don't know who the fuck you are, that kind of looks like you. I don't know that's your fucking client. You know what I mean? I don't know that's your client. And I also don't know the story. That's just a fucking video of a girl. That's not social proof. You need to show transformation, right?
Okay.
And so it's like same thing over here. No. I don't know that's your fucking client. I don't know the story behind her. I don't know what she used to look like.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? That's not social proof. That's a fucking photo of a random girl on the internet. No offense to your client. But like that's what your audience will see it as. That's not social proof. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, but this is not social proof either. I don't know what this girl, like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay.
You're talking to women that are trying to burn body fat, and you're gonna fucking look at this. I'm looking at a picture of a whale. If you're listening to the podcast, I'm not referencing a person. There's actually a picture of a very fucking clear. Okay. But you're looking at a picture of a whale. There's a fucking fire. But like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
Yeah.
This is not social proof. This is a random fucking screen share. Okay.
Yeah, I will say my post that I'm doing this morning, because it's 8 a.m. So after this call, I'm doing it, is actually a social proof, like before and after, that I'm like about to post. But yes.
But I'll also say that, like, if this is the thing, if you think that was true, then you're probably doing that every day.
Yep, correct.
And if you're doing that every fucking day, then that's probably why you're not booking calls. Because they're coming to your page and they're not seeing the client transformation of like, this is fucking Sarah. She followed my advice for 16 weeks and now she looks like this.
Yeah.
This is Sandra Fetter. She signed up at $6,000 a month. Now she's at $19,000 a month. Like, people need to see fucking, and then they need to see themselves in the story. If they don't see themselves in the story, they're not going to sign up. They're just going to follow your free tips, take your free resources, and say, thank you, Sammy. Bye-bye.
Yeah, shit. I didn't think of it like that. So perhaps when I do reshare people's stories, like when I get tagged and stuff, I could almost do like a little spiel or like add to their transformation in.
Pause. Fuck that. Pause. Can I say something?
No? Go for it.
No reshares.
Okay.
Until dialing your social proof strategy.
Okay.
No.
Don't reshare.
No reshares. This is
do you not think
Instagram? Maybe there's one day where you do client reshares. You like fucking like, I want to flex my girl's Friday, whatever. But like, not every day.
Okay. Because in my mind, the rationale for doing it was, it shows that I have lots of clients. Like, look at all my clients. Like, that was my rationale for it. But if it doesn't really show that, I didn't really think of it from that side. People don't actually really realize that that's like not me, or don't really know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Not for now. You need to work on your social proof game.
Okay. I didn't even. So there you go. That's a kind of a fuck up I was doing. I didn't even realize I was doing. So that's helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll fix that. And then my other question is in the DMs. So having a bit of trouble sometimes with knowing where the line goes between don't coach in the DMs, but also still provide some value to, warm them up and things. Case examples are like I had someone in the DMs the other day say, oh, I'm just trying not to eat over 1,200 calories, but then I keep fucking up on the at night and overeating because my husband brings shit home or whatever. And I just wanted to be like, okay, well, let's bring you that's not high enough I wanted to kind of give her a bit of coaching advice because I was like, whoa, girl, that is not good. But at the same time, I didn't want to coach in the DMs. So that was one example. Another one's like someone said they wanted to build muscle, but they're doing Pilates at the moment, and that's it. And I wanted to, again.
You're good. So
you got me.
Everybody write this in the chat box. Tell them the problem, but don't give them the solution. Tell them the problem, but don't give them the solution.
And so, how do you say that without being a dick?
You're not a fucking dick. I don't know. I'm a dick for telling you the truth, and I'm a fucking dick. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good fucking question. I don't think about that. But if somebody messages me and they're like, yeah, I hired a business coach and they told me to send 100 cold DMs every single day to every single person that fucking on hashtags that are fat loss, I'm gonna be like, no offense, but that's stupid. You definitely shouldn't do that. Like, that's how I talk. I don't know how you talk. Okay. But like that is definitely not correct, and you should fire your old business coach and ask for a refund. I don't know what to tell you. It's not the way to do it. And so somebody says to me like, "Oh, I'm eating 1,200 calories right now, Sammy." Like, you're like 1,200 calories? Like my little sister eats more than that. Who put you on that diet? And they're like, what?
Okay.
They're like, what? They're like, I found it from like my friend Sarah. I'm like, well, Sarah's fucking should not be giving you nutrition advice based on what I can see right now. Like you're under eating by probably 1,000 to 2,000 calories. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay, cool. Like, what else? Like, are you struggling with your nutrition? Bam.
Okay. So you can politely be like,
I poke at the pain, but I don't give you the solution. Because again, guess what? What are they going to want? They're going to want the solution. Tell you what, why don't we do this? Let's hop in a quick 15-minute call. We'll talk about number one struggle, number one goal, help you come up with a game plan to achieve your goals. You up for that?
Yeah. Okay. That makes me feel better because I think I've just heard it a couple of times in the last couple of days. And I just wanted to be like, for fuck's sake, people.
Yeah, I know you don't want to coach in the DMs. I agree with that, but you need to tell them the problem without giving them a solution. Because guess what? They're going to want to get on the phone call, or they're going to want to talk to you more to figure out what the solution is.
Okay, I need to work on that definitely. And then a lot of these people are like new followers that I start my DM scripts with being like, I love to give my new followers a free gift. Yeah. So they're still quite cold. Should I just do the resource and do that first, or should I still try and push for the call?
Depends.
I'm just not sure.
If somebody follows you and they're like, oh my God, love your content, love your accent, I've been like blah 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 blah. Like you've got I've watched all your reels in the last 24 hours. Like I'd book a call. But if somebody's giving you one-word responses, I probably wouldn't book a call. But if somebody's messaging you back pretty quickly with decent sized responses, I'd book a call. So the answer is it depends. Go back to the Content Mastery and watch temperature leads. That'll give you the answer.
Yeah. I think I've just been getting a little bit in my head about being like, oh, don't jump to the call too quick. And I think it's more, I know it, but I've just been, like second guessing it and getting in my head a bit too much.
I also think you need to stop focusing on you and start focusing on the prospect, right? Like I think about the prospect. I don't think about whether or not I should book a call with them. I'm like trying to read the prospect. I'm like, where are they at? Hot, warm, or cold? Based on the data, which is time of response and length of response, this is a cold prospect. How do I treat cold prospects? This is my process for that. When I look at reading a prospect, I'm like hot, warm, or cold. Hot prospect. Okay, like based on time of response and length of response. They're responding fast and their responses are long. What do I do with hot prospects? This is my process.
Okay. Make it more objective.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Stick. And then I sent 2 Calendlies out to people and they just have not booked in. And I did the message and then I've done like a little GIF as well to be like, hello. And they still haven't like replied.
Go leave a comment on one of their posts.
Okay. To just be like little pokey, but not.
And then if that doesn't work, send a video tomorrow morning.
How many times is too many times to annoy them?
I'd say 3 or 4.
Okay. I think I've got like 1 more in my pocket then. Okay, sweet. That is very helpful.
Go get a call, bro. You got it. You got it, Sam. Post some social proof on your story.
Social proof.
Go fucking post it. Be like, if you work with me, you'll look like this.
Shall do. I've got it ready to go. I've just got to do the caption and post it after the call. Thank you so much.
Have the best day of your entire life since the day that you were born. Bye-bye. Hello, Mikey boy.
What's going on, Brian?
Michael, Mr. Bearded Michael.
What's going on?
Oh, living the dream, bro. How are you?
I'm doing fucking great. So a win is I renewed a client to this morning for a PIF. She's been around for almost 2.5 years in my program, so it's my longest client, which is fucking great.
Love that for you, brother.
My question is, I have 27 applications so far, my 4-day challenge. I got 13 to 14 leaving their phone numbers. So I'm starting to message them now. So I messaged one, which was one of my like old close friends. Texted her, hey, is it, hey Lauren, is this you? Just a little conversation like, how you doing? I saw you guys, you and your husband joined the Facebook group, the 4-day challenge. I saw that you put like you want to be toned. What does that look like? I'm pretty much like qualifying a little bit because I know like my buddy has to lose 200 pounds.
Mhm.
But like I said, I see like you put your number down for a free game plan call, and then the next line, she's like, I did. I just filled the application out. I'm like, yeah. Like I screenshot it, sent it to her, and then like but I'm finding like 3 people I messaged today either didn't know like they left their phone number for a specific reason, or like, oh, maybe in the Christmas time, oh look, I have this going on. I have kids hockey games. They're to give me excuses already that they didn't know that they put their number for a reason, or do they just like, oh, look in the new year?
Pause.
Like
follow-up questions. When did you get these applications?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, perfect. And you had the optional number on there?
Correct.
Okay. Pause. Did you follow the exact DM process, or did you go off script and were you like doing a little bit of a DM script with them?
Second, I wouldn't say a DM script because like some of them are my old clients or some of my old close friends. So like I was just pretty much like shooting the shit with them. Like
Pause. Why are you shooting the shit with them? They're not your friends, they're your fucking prospects.
Like
dude, this is me shooting the shit. Yo, Mike, what's going on? Hope you're having the best. It's fucking no, Mike, is this you? Yes, it is. It's fucking Big Mike from Instagram. Let's fucking go. Got your application for the 4-day challenge. Saw you want to lose 20 pounds. The next step is to get you booked into your consult. Send a fucking link. Go ahead and book in here. Spots usually filled. Quick, send me a screenshot. Let me know what time you pick. Cool? Question mark. You don't get to give me excuses, bro. You left me your fucking numbers. Bam, bam, bam.
I did like, are you excited for the 4-day challenge? She asked me a question.
Of course they're excited. They filled it out. This is all filler shit.
Like, okay.
Be their coach, homeboy, not their friend. You want them to pay you money, or do you want to fucking catch up and talk about their kids?
I wouldn't be like, I'm not saying like I'm asking, like I'm saying like I'm reading off the form. Like you put like you lack self-control, or like you want to be toned. What does that look like to you? I want to lose 60 pounds.
All right, fair enough. But like I don't think you need to go into that much. I think it's like
okay.
You know?
So just book the fucking call. Okay.
Fucking call.
All right.
I think you just need to get straight to the point. Like, I love that we've been friends forever, but you apply for my 4-day challenge. Let's get you your fucking consult so I can change your damn life before we get the 4-day challenge on.
All right, man. So this person, like this, my buddy's wife said that she doesn't realize she actually put her number down for a consult. And then she's like, you don't have to call me, but like just send me the workouts, obviously for the challenge. But like, should I say like, let's still hop on a phone call?
You don't have to call me, but send me the workouts.
With a little like emoji laughing.
Send me the workouts. All right. So it sounds to me like she's interested. I would just like let her warm up in the challenge.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't try to chase her down right now to get her on a call.
Well, that's what I'm trying not to do. Like, I'm just,
it's gonna waste your time, her time. She's gonna feel fucking annoying. You're gonna be annoyed. She's gonna be annoyed. I think I just get her on the challenge.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks.
I would say something cheeky back, like, fine, I'll get you the workouts, but you actually have to be active in the group. Otherwise, I'll kick your ass. Let's just say something like funny and cheeky. I don't know what you are. I'm cheeky. So.
All right. Thanks.
Bet. Peace. Stuart, what up?
What's shaking, my man?
Best day of my life, bro. You got a fucking home gym in the background. I like it.
I got the whole condo set up to be a gym/studio. It's part of the questions I'm going to ask. I just want to say thanks again. You're always there when I need you. I was telling you I was going through some shit, kind of moved across the country, took a month to kind of chill out, brushed it for 2 weeks, then moved for 2 weeks, came back, was like a kind of a weird headspace, crushed the last 2 weeks again. I'm like halfway to my monthly goal. So right on pace right now. So appreciate that. First question is, I got an old client. He's been with me pretty much since day one when I wasn't giving the program away for free, but it was quite a bit less. So he's signed up 6 months at a time, 3 times now, and he's doing it for $950 for like 6 months. Mm-hmm. So now my 6 months price, and so that's $950 US. I'm in Canada. My 6 months price would be $1,800. So he's getting it for like half off. He's up for renewal right now. And I was going to say, well, just wonder kind of what the process is. I've raised the price a couple times on him, but I was thinking offer him $1,200 for 6 months or do Black Friday for $2,250. So he's still getting kind of like a grandfather deal because he's been with me since I think he was my second client ever in the last 3 years, like online. So I was just wondering what would you recommend there?
It's hard because if I have clients that have been with me for like 4 years, like some of the clients that have been with me for 4 years in the CLA, like they got the rates from the CLA. I was pretty much fucking giving the CLA away. And when they're up for renewal, it's like I will slightly increase the price on them, but it's like the fact that they've been my client for like 4.5, 5 years. I'm like, you've already invested so much in me. So my perspective is I typically grandfather rates and I might do a 20% increase. And I just want to value their loyalty. And I also would just communicate that to them. Like, I can't give you it to you for $950 because I'm busy now. And, it won't be fair to my clients that are paying double that. But, I will definitely help you out. And like, I'm going to give you like a 60 or 40% off what I charge everybody else. So it would be this. So just making sure that you're communicating that to him, that you're not increasing his price. You are giving him a discount off of the current price that you have because he's your client and it's like a loyalty rate.
Okay, so you think 1,200 wouldn't actually be that bad then?
No, I don't think it'd be that bad at all.
Second question is, I've pretty much turned, so I have the squat rack behind me. I got like a 2-bedroom condo. So this is the office gym setup in here, but it's pretty small. So I have like kind of like a removable setup in my living room that I can like dip on real quick here. I'll just show you. Cool. But so essentially it's going to be set up like this, all kind of wraps around and then it kills the light there. But I kind of liked it because it kind of looks like a studio in the background. But then I messaged in the group chat and everyone was like, well, if you do home workouts is the vibe, like you should have the home in the background instead of just like having this kind of studio looking vibe there. But the lighting was shit without the blinds. So I'm now kind of being like, well, do I just need the blinds to cut off just the patio door or should I have it wrap all the way around? Because I got a softbox coming and with it all in black, like the lighting looks bomb. It's not quite like a black painted wall gym, but it kind of has that same effect with like the shadows and stuff like that.
Cool. So you want my opinion?
Sure.
Fuck what everybody else thinks. You need to do what feels best for you and your brand. That's the first thing. Second thing is I also think that pay attention to what the algorithm says. Because it's like I can do what I want for my brand. Like I want to fucking have like softbox lighting. I want it to be sexy. I want to feel good, But then I post the first video and the first video gets 1,000 views. Second video gets 1,100 views. Third video gets 1,300 views. When I'm used to getting 10K. I'm like, I might like it a lot, but I'm also going to pay attention to what the algorithm's telling me. So do what the fuck you want to do with your brand, number one. And then number two, pay attention to what the algorithm's telling you.
Well, part of it is I've always been working out since I've done this in short basement like lighting. So the light's really dark and kind of, so that's what I'm trying to recreate is that similar light. Because it kind of looks grungy and whatnot. So both of the places just looked more like a guy working out in kind of a shitty little basement space. And then I was actually, when I first moved back here, I just dumped all my gym shit at my parents' place. And it was in like the back of the basement, looked like a complete shithole. Lighting was fire. And I was like, this is kind of the best for the brand. It's just a pain in the ass to have everything there. So really, I'm just trying to kind of create that grungy, shitty kind of lighting because that's what the brand really get after it in your basement, garage, whatever. So yeah, I'll probably just try posting both then and kind of go back and forth, but it's going to be harder in the condo now because it's more like a condo space than having like just shit in the background type thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I appreciate you getting ready to break a record this month. I'll be in the $1 Million Mastermind for January.
Bro, much love. And dude, I'm fucking happy. I know that last time me and you chatted on PodChats, you were going through a really fucking rough time. So happy to see you happy. You got a fucking nose strip. You're energized. You're excited. You're passionate. You're on your shit, bro. I'm happy for you. Good shit.
Appreciate it, my man. Also, last thing, when's the next mastermind for the live thing? Is that posted yet? Did I just miss it?
The next Elite Mansion Mastermind?
Or well, whether it's in Kelowna, whether it's in the mansion, or
So the next Elite Mansion Mastermind is going to be in April of next year, and we're only going to have 20 tickets. It's going to be an opportunity to come see me and Cole in Kelowna. You're going to stay in a mansion for 3 days with some other students, and we're going to we'll do a lot of one-on-one shit with you.
Sweet. I'll be there. Cheers,
bro.
brother. Eric, congrats on the gym, by the way.
Thank you,
Later.
brother. Thank you. I mean, that means a lot. I appreciate you.
Peace.
Judith came to one of our masterminds. Oh, hey, Judith. What's up? Cameron Smith, what is up, King? How you doing?
Is that working?
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
How are you, my man?
Best day ever. How are you, dog?
Yeah, good, brother. Mate, so I've got two questions. First one, I am having like a mindset fucking issue when it comes to content creation. We sort of had a brief chat about it the other day. So August, or even well before then, I was following your sort of process of one value post, one connection post, one social proof post. Doing that, you know, one post a day, smashing it, doing stuff on my stories, blah, blah, blah. And then was getting the work done, but wasn't getting sort of growth in followers. So I was like, all right, I need to do content mastery, signed up for that, did that. And now it's like I've had an absolute breakdown where I'm like, all my content's shit. It's not valuable enough. I don't want to put it up. I've got an opposite problem to Sammy. Social proof I find easy because I'm just doing before and afters, and my clients send me photos every week and they're just smashing it. So that's easy. Everything else I'm trash at. And I'm like, feel like, and I watched Adley's presentation, which was awesome. And so tried to script like one video, and it took me like a week to follow her process and try to think of all the stuff. And I'm like, ugh, I can't get any of this done.
Can I give you a piece of homework?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to fucking write it down, burn it in your brain, put it in your fucking phone, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's really fucking
simple. I'm writing it down.
100 dirty reps. Here's what that means. When I looked at your content the other day, I was actually shocked because I know that you, like me and you've talked before, and I've like heard your voice before. And like, I think you've got a really good voice for speaking on camera. I think you're confident. Your in-person shit does really, really well. Like you do really well for yourself. When I went to your social media and I saw no fucking talking videos, I was like, where the fuck is this guy? So like 100 is like, I want you to do 100 reps of content of you talking and just get it out of the fucking way. You got to get this out of the way.
So I actually looked at, and you said that, and I scrolled down and I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I haven't been doing talking heads. Why is that? Prior to that, further down, I was doing heaps of them. That's pretty much all I was doing, and didn't have a problem talking. I actually enjoyed it. It's more now I'm thinking, looking at it and going, it's shit, so I don't want to do it.
I agree it's shit, but if it's shit and then you're like, I'm not going to do it, then you never get better. So like, if I can go to your talking content and you're following the print, like, by the way, I think that there's a bunch of different ways to skin a fucking cat. Follow the template in content mastery. Because if you're following the blueprint in content mastery and you're doing your talking videos, then I can give you feedback based on the blueprint that I created.
Copy.
Does that make sense? Because I know that you're trying to do the ad stuff, and I get it. But it's like if you do the Adley stuff and then you're like, I want to give you feedback on the Adley stuff. Like I didn't create that blueprint, so I can't really give you feedback on that. But like if you do the content mastery stuff, which is what I want you to do, and like if you got advanced skills and you're taking something from Adley and something from me, that's great. But when we're building from the ground up, Cam, follow my blueprint so that when I watch your content, I can give you feedback on it. Because then as you're doing your content, as you're doing your reps, I can literally go to your content and be like, okay, cool, this makes sense. I see what you're trying to do here. This is what I would do to change it up. Oh, you're muted, bro. You muted yourself. There you go.
Sorry, I don't know how I fucking did that. And have you ever used, or do you ever recommend using like Fiverr to get someone to do your video editing? Okay, so that's something I should look into. Cool.
Yeah, I think the first place you should go is submagic.co. I use AI to edit my videos for me. Submagic.co. Okay.
And then, but that puts up like
captions, titles.
Cool captions that look good and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay, submagic.io. Okay, and then the third question, bro, is more of I just want to get your take on what you do. So what approach do you take when you want to raise your standards in a particular area, but you don't really fucking need to? So if I just go to this like a random example, it'd be like, okay, you're 10% body fat or 8% body fat, and you go, okay, I should go to 6% or 4%, but don't really need to. Or you're making XYZ dollars, and in the back of your mind you're like, okay, I want to grow because I want to stay stagnant, but I don't really need fucking more money. What approach do you take to try to get more out of yourself? Because traditionally what I've done for me is sort of gone, okay, as a man, these are my values, so I need to be doing more for my family, or I need to be doing more for my partner. or I need to be doing more, whatever. But that's not even sort of working for me right now. Like my family's sweet, they're good, they're looked after. I don't have a partner, so and I'm a real simpleton when it comes to like money. I don't spend a lot on me. I don't it doesn't really motivate me, and I feel like that's a big problem for me as well at the moment. I can't really find that drive because I'm kind of happy and content, and the way I used to manipulate my mind to go harder, it's not really working. So I wanted to see what you do to sort of push your standards higher when you probably don't need to in certain areas either.
So I resonate with this because this is like drawing your motivation from fuck you energy, or like prove them wrong energy, or, negativity, or like I'm not good enough energy. Like I've done that for a long time. Like I'm not good enough for my, grandma. I need to be better for her. I'm not good enough for my wife, so I need to be better for her. I'm not good enough for myself. You know what I mean? So like I've done that for a long time, and then I am good right now. And so where do I get my motivation from, Cam? Is like, dude, like the fact that you're even alive right now, the fact that you even get to have this conversation, the fact that you get to breathe, the fact that you get to wake up, that you got to wake up today, like that by itself is a blessing. And so I start like I just like remember the fact that I'm fucking blessed. And then I think to myself, like, what am I going to think when, like, on the day that I die? Like when I get hit by a bus, or when, I'm 50 years old and something fucking happens traumatically and I fall down a flight of stairs, or when I die of old age at 80, when I look back on my fucking life, what am I going to say to myself about my life? Am I going to say that I was fucking proud of myself, that I showed up every single day, that I was fucking relentless, that I was a savage? Or am I going to say that I settled, I got content, I got lazy? So like I'm happy as fuck right now, but I'm never satisfied with the level that I'm currently at, because I know that there's somebody out there that's playing at a higher level, and I want that for myself. Why would I not fucking have that? God gave me life. Why can't I have that? I see people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozy, Andy Frisella, Ed Milet, all these guys. I'm like, bro, those guys are 50. I'm fucking 33. I got time, dog. And so like, why would I not spend every fucking day doing everything that I could possibly do to be the very best version of Brian Mark? I just don't want to waste a day. It's like, I'm grateful for fucking life is number one. Number two, I've got people that I think I look up to, that I really respect and I admire, that I want to, be more like. And number three, I think I deserve it. Like I deserve to be one of the fucking top guys. So like I go off of that. And then I think about what the top guy version of me looks like. Best-selling author, speaking on international stages, multiple businesses. Like I know what that looks like. And so I'm chasing that. And so like I spend every day chasing that. Like, yes, I'm grateful for the life that I have, but I'm never going to stop, because I feel like human beings are just like nature. We're not growing, we're dying. Look at a swamp that is like a body of water that is sitting, that just festers and gets diseases and just gets all this like nasty shit, versus like a river that's like running, that's in motion. It's clear, it's clean, it's beautiful. I think human beings are the same thing. You stay stuck, stagnant in the same place, the devil creeps in. Whereas like if you just get yourself to like into movement, into momentum, things start happening for you. The universe gets on your side. Like I just keep myself moving, bro. Like I don't want to die. I want to live.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to reflect on that a bit more.
Cool. All right, bro.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Let me know if you need anything else. I'm here for you.
Cheers, my man. Have a good one.
Peace. What's up, Jenna? Mrs.
What
Celebrity
up?
Trainer, Mrs. I'm So Famous, Mrs. What's up? How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I almost didn't make the call because of all that. Just kidding. What's going on?
Oh, fucking another day, another dollar. How are you?
Yeah, same. I have some good wins. First and foremost, I have hit my record high.
Yes. I love that.
I did.
I love
do
that.
love that. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What was it, if you don't mind me asking?
32 per month.
Look at you. That makes me happy as fuck.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And you did it online.
What's that?
And you did it online.
All online.
That's fucking incredible.
I know. Yeah, that doesn't include, everything else, but like I'm fucking stoked. It's great.
Good.
Yeah.
That makes me
So
happy.
it's good work.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And I'm about to partner with a company that I'm very excited about, that I have not worked with. And they have a really, really, really strong following, and it's in the fitness space. So I'm thrilled.
I love that. Absolutely love that for you.
Yeah. And I hit you back in the DM, so hit me back when you can.
Okay. I will you hit me back. I will hit you. Sorry, I've been I literally just got back from my grand opening of my gym, so I apologize. I will do that right after this.
Yeah, you got some things on your plate. It's fine.
All right. I'm writing it down. Hit Jenna.
Yeah. Put it at the top of the to-do list.
Hit
Oh,
Jenna.
just hit Jenna. That's it. Just
No,
hit her.
no, it says hit Jenna up. You didn't let me finish my fucking sentence. Sorry.
Nobody take that shit out of context, okay?
Okay, perfect. We got it. How can I be a service? How can I help you?
Okay, I have a bunch of questions.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. Okay, my following is not fucking growing and it's driving me wild. And it's like no matter if I'm doing viral or awareness based or whatever it is, like my video had 900,000 views, which is not the norm for me, by the way. It's not. But like 3 follows from it. I mean, if we go through all my content, it'll literally be like 1 follow, 2 follows. So it's driving me wild.
So I have follow-up questions. Are you doing any sort of boosted strategy, Jenna, right now?
Well, I do paid ads through Linus because I operate through Linus.
Okay.
But like, no, I don't boost anything. They just run ads through Meta for me.
Okay, fair enough. Can you if you boss them around, will they do stuff for you?
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah, I have a team.
Okay. So I'm going to show you one of my clients and I'm going to tell you about his growth.
Okay.
He's growing by about 1,000 to 2,000 followers a week right now.
Stop.
And I'm going to show you his reel that he does that gets all the followers because listen, you've proven that your content works. Your business is just hit a record high. So obviously things are working.
Yeah.
But if you want to grow in followers, there's 2 ways to grow. It's content and ads. Those are the 2 ways. Now, I'll show you, I'm going to find the video that Clayton did that this video's pulled him in this one right here.
Reason
you hear it or no?
Yeah. Yeah,
your mom pooch and your bat wings won't go away because you're walking around in the gym with no plan. To solve this, just follow a simple workouts routine of 3 days a week of upper body, lower body, and a full body day. This will help you with a lot less overwhelm in the gym and actually know exactly what to do when you do walk in. If you want a free routine to follow with sets, reps, all laid out for you, make sure that you're following and comment the word routine and I'll send it to you completely for free.
So make sure you're following and
the reason your mom pooch and your bat wings won't go away because you're
make sure you're following and comment the word routine. The reason that's important, Jenna, is because we want to give them some sort of value and then give them a reason to want to follow you.
Okay.
This is the thing with content is the only content that's going to pull in followers and this is for all of you guys is deep value videos, in my opinion, for the most part. Like when you're giving a buckload of value. The problem with doing deep value videos is that they aren't necessarily viral videos. Like I'm trying to find one as an example. Like if I go to can I go to my post? Kind of. So this is a deep value video. This one's like not to brag or anything, but I'm the best business coach on the planet. And this video is like, I think it has 30,000 views.
not to brag or anything, but
See how many? It has 48,000 views and it has 58 follows. So like that's a good view to follow.
That's amazing.
Right. But then if I go to something that's like fucking like some of my viral content, like if I go to the one where me and Kirsten are talking about our perspective on relationships, where is that? This one right here.
Yeah.
126K.
Brian and I.
This one will get 28 followers. If I've had videos go to like almost 500,000, but they're a funny video and they get 9 followers. So like, why do people hit the follow button? Like, in my opinion, people are going to hit the follow button if they know for a fact this page is going to be valuable for them.
Okay.
And so it's hard to like, just because you get a view doesn't mean you get a follow. I think 2 things. Number one is I don't know if you're telling everyone to follow you in all of your videos, but that's something I do in every fucking video.
At the end, I follow me to get a celebrity body from home, basically.
Okay. So if you are doing that, then that's not the problem. If you're focusing on awareness-based content, and you know how to go viral, then that's not the problem. So I think that turning on ads and having boosted posts running is a definite answer.
They are running ads. All of the ads are obviously targeted towards my online program.
But do the ads say make sure you're following and you know what I mean?
Let me write that down. Okay.
Make sure you're following.
Okay.
Even like, dude, if you took the same ads that you're running right now, Jenna, and you were like, make sure you're following and send me a DM that says blah, 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 and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help.
Okay.
So I do that in all my ads.
Okay.
Because
That's what that
here's
does.
the secret sauce. Okay, I'll tell you the secret sauce.
Please.
When you can get a piece of, if you want to grow a fitness account, if you
Yeah.
can get a piece of value-based content to go viral, that's where that's where the explosive growth is.
Okay.
So Trent Harrison, I'll show you an example. Everybody write that in the chat. If I can get value-based content to go viral, explosive growth. So this stuff, Jenna, is Trent Harrison, value-based content.
If drinks are your biggest weakness, these are the best drinks you need to grab from Costco if you're on a weight loss journey.
So like 447,000 views, and he's talking about fucking nutrition.
Damn.
Like that's like turbo viral. You know, he just hit 1 million.
Trent. Okay.
Yeah, Trent Trizzleman Fitness. He's one of my clients in the $1 Million Mastermind. He's a fucking G.
Yeah, send his shit to me. Although I've looked at his stuff. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you. Side note, Steve says, tell Brian you're so pumped to have me as a resource in the 10K. And it's the best thing to ever make happen to the program. But I feel like he didn't want me to tell you that he said it. So like he said it.
So Steve said to say to me that I'm lucky.
I'm just calling him out. I think give him shit.
I fucking fine. I love that guy. I fucking
Yeah,
love
he's the best.
Steven. Okay, value-based content that goes viral is how it's explosive growth.
See, I'm making videos like this though, and I'm wondering if maybe I have an editor. I'm just wondering if my edits aren't tight enough or if my flow is off. Like, I'm wondering if there's just like these tiny fucking tweaks that I'm not doing, and that's why the shit ain't landing.
There's a fucking girl that does, I think I know what her Instagram is. Maybe, but maybe.
I like that. That's funny.
Damn it, that's not her Instagram. Fuck my life. There's a girl, a shorter little, I'm not trying to be rude. She's a short blonde girl, and she makes content, and she does a lot of her videos where she like, I'm at McDonald's and I'm eating this burger and I'm going to show you how it's low in calories, and then she just fucking eats it, and then she does a video. I don't know what her name is, but
it's like OnlyFans, but not.
kind of.
Maybe that's my problem.
You need to find female creators that have unlocked this fucking code and compare your videos to theirs at this point.
Okay.
Because viral value videos equals explosive growth. So like that's
Ladies, anyone who's on this call, if you guys know of any off the top of your head, please send and share. I would love you long time. I don't know if any you do.
Any ladies that are fucking viral that have unlocked the code.
Okay.
That you know.
All right, I'll do some research too. Okay, what the hell do I do with clients who aren't responding to check-ins? Because I have 125 clients.
Yep.
It's great, but like I'll do my weekly check-in because I just send them a message in the app and they won't respond.
Are they complaining?
I mean, yeah, they're falling off. So I came up with like 2 ideas. Now I'm going to start sending like follow-up videos, kind of how you say to do in Instagram and DMs. If people aren't responding, send them a voice note or an actual just like quick video. So they're like, oh, this isn't just an automated check-in, right? Like she's actually here caring. So that's one thing I'm implementing. And then I'm having my VA also send like random messages through the months while she's updating programs as well.
Yeah. So
hoping that helps.
Yeah. So 2 things. Number 1 is I think whenever I sign a client, I let them know that my responsibility as the coach is to send them the check-in. Their responsibility as a coach, as a client, is to get back to me. And the way for the agreement to work is if like you do your part and I do my part. And so my job is to send you the check-in. Your job is to get it back to me. Here's how I operate in that container, Jenna. I'll send you the check-in.
I'm taking notes. Yeah.
I'll send you the check-in, and then the first week I'll send you a reminder like, hey, Jenna, just a friendly reminder to get your check-in in, please get it back. And then hopefully you get it back to me. If you don't, I might send you another reminder. And if I send you a second reminder and you still don't get it back to me, then I just move on to the next week. The next week I'll send you your check-in. If you don't get it back to me, I'll send you a reminder to be like, hey, you've now missed 2 check-ins in a row. Please get it back to me. Hopefully you get it back to me. If you don't get it back to me, I'm not going to send you another reminder. The third check-in, if I send you a check-in and you don't respond, the message is going to be like, hey, Jenna, like I've really been trying to reach out to you and like get you going in the program. And I know how important it is for you to like lose this 20 pounds. And you told me that you wanted to get XYZ result. And so I'm going to need to hear back from you by the end of the day because I can't keep chasing you down and caring more about your goals than you do. The third time's like strike 1, I'm super lenient. Strike 2, not so much. Strike 3, Papa Brian.
Okay. And like, I know we've had this talk before, like people coming and going at this rate, it's like normal, unfortunately, right? Like just the retention is the reality once you hit this number.
Do you know your numbers? Like, do you know your retention numbers?
Yeah, I'm at like, I think like 6 months average, but I do a little bit of like a different contract. So like the average.
Nope, 1 sec. I want to change your perspective. Do you know how many clients left your program last month?
just going over this. I think so. I think I had 15 people leave.
Okay, 15 people. And how many clients do you have right now?
Right now I have 125.
Okay, one sec. So your retention rate is 88%.
Yeah, which is not bad, right?
It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not great. It's not bad. It's not great.
Okay.
So I would want that to be 90 to 95% to scale.
Okay.
Yeah, 90 to 95%.
Okay.
So I would be this. It's good that you're taking a look at your check-in process. I would take a look at other places in the community that people might be not be understanding how your process works, because people not doing the check-ins isn't just not doing a check-ins problems. Like this could be like a you didn't set the expectations properly problem. This could be like they could be, you know what I mean? When you come into the program, letting your clients know like, hey, my responsibility is this, your responsibility is this. Can you commit to that? This is work every single week. I'm going to send you this. You need to get it back to me by this time. Can you commit to that? So like that's expectations, right?
Yeah, because I don't do like the live check-ins, like my group check-ins. I do group check-ins like for actual videos once a week. And like truthfully only, like 20 people sign on to those out of the 125 members.
Mm-hmm. So like our job is two things. One is to get more people to engage with the community. Number two, like, and for number one, dude, I would just incentivize them. Like, now, like we're making 32 racks. Let's fucking go. Let's incentivize them. So let's come up with like a sick prize package that they'd be fucking pumped about. And then let's give them a chance.
Okay.
For engagement.
Okay.
Dope.
So my celeb vids, I feel like are getting a little repetitive.
Yeah.
I know we talked about doing like celeb gossip. The reason I'm afraid to do that is because if I start doing celeb gossip, the celebs aren't going to want to train with me. I've thought about it. So I think that's the route, but I'm open to other ideas. Like they like that I keep their shit private unless they want me to share. So that's my hesitancy with doing that. But it's like how, like, I feel like certain celebs are really hitting and others aren't hitting as much. And I've done Kristen Cavallari's and like my girl Lala's abs like 30 times, you know? So, and that maybe not an answer right this second, but that is something I'd love to like be able to brainstorm and come up with some new ideas with that. Because I do think it's getting repetitive. So it's not hitting as hard as it used to.
Instead of doing celebrities that you think are going to hit, why don't you find the top 10 female fitness celebrities and influencers on the space right now based on other people's opinions?
I've done that too, to some degree. I've researched like 10 hot female celeb bodies voted on like women's health, right? 20, like I've done that.
Can you find any celebrities that have went through a crazy transformation recently? Like Christina Aguilera? You know her?
I can look into that.
All right. Because like, oh my gosh, how did this transformation happen? I think could be a really good spin on a video.
Okay, dope. And then, and one other quick thing that I struggle with, people don't believe that it's me because I am still doing my DMs. By the way, that's something that I would love to talk to you about, actually. It is still me. Like people literally be like, it's not you. It's not you. And then they don't believe that I'm going to make the calls either. So they're just not engaging.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, there's no way it's actually. It's like a blessing.
You're in the DMs with them when they're saying that?
Yeah. You think I should send them a video or a photo and be like,
100%.
Oh my God.
Like, who the fuck else would it be?
Yeah. Okay.
Who the fuck? I live here. This is my fucking day job. I live in my
Is that your Gatorade you're talking
house.
to? Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, okay? I buy water bottles and then I leave them everywhere. So then this is me buying a Gatorade and filling
so good.
I bought 20 fucking supplement water bottles. I have 0 in my fucking house. 0.
Stay
So
hydrated,
my
baby.
Gatorade bottle. Fuck my life. I did not think I was gonna get chirped for that today. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why we all got to keep ourselves in check.
Okay, that's all. I'm muting you now. I'm just joking. Is there anything else?
Okay, I guess that's what I'll do. I'll literally set. But okay, what if they just don't reply at all? Because I get that too.
Well, there's going to be some people that don't.
And a voice message update.
Yeah, there's going to be some people that don't reply. That's fucking life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna chirp you back. You said okay probably 100 fucking times on this call. Mute. You can't say anything now. Bye. Great to hear from you. Is there anything else you need? I'm just joking. I was just fucking with you. Is there anything else you need? You're muted. I actually muted you. I can't hear you. You can unmute yourself.
I was like, I thought you already muted me. You had. No, that's it. I feel good. Okay.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cassandra, what's up?
Hi, Brian. How's it going?
Best day of my life. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for everything.
Congratulations. You tripled your income. Look at you.
I know, it's been crazy. So I guess for the wins, I hit my record ever. So this month I'm at 19,584 and signed 9 clients and then have 2 deposits. So my question for you is, with all of the applicants that I've been bringing in for my free 4-day challenge, I have 132 people who want to schedule a free 15-minute consult for that. So how would I go about the DM script and then also pitch my program on the call?
Yeah, so 2 things. One, with an audience your size, Cass, you have to be very selective with who you get on the phone with, because people are going to just want to talk to you because you're a celebrity. They're like, oh my God, she actually wants to get on the call with me. So what I would do if I were you, and you just don't have all the time in the world, as you like, by the way, I just want to speak greatness over you. You're going to hit $50,000 a month. Then you're going to hit 100. I can feel it. I want to let you know that. I feel that. So what I would do if I had your business, and I had 100 people that were hot, I would go into my applications, Kaz. I would look for the top 10 that left me their pain points. They said they really wanted to work with me. They said they fucking love my content. They said this. And then I would text those people to set up consults. Everybody else I would put in the challenge, because out of all these 150 people, it's really fucking hard to know who's actually serious and who's just like, oh, cool, Kaz is doing something. Let's find out what it is. But as you start doing the challenge and you start talking about all your clients that have amazing results, you start demonstrating your expertise, you start doing all these things, the hot leads will reveal themselves to you. Then you get on a call with those people, because the game that you're playing, like you have 700,000 followers. So the game that you're playing is the same game that Trent Harrison has to play, same game that Patrick Hong has to play, like all my millionaire mastermind clients. Like, you have to basically put up barriers between you and your audience and make them qualify themselves to get access to you. Otherwise, they'll just book calls just to talk to you.
Right. I agree, which is why I added a few extra questions in my application, just to make sure they're actually like wanting to do a call and like learn more about my full program.
Yep.
So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. Anything else?
No, everything's going great. And everybody else answered my questions for me. So thank you.
Dude, I'm so fucking happy for you. I'm so happy you tripled your income. That fucking pumps me up. Just for everybody on the podcast, can you tell the story of how you were listening to the podcast first? Because I know I got a bunch of podcast listeners now. I'm sure they would love to hear that.
Yes. So I stumbled across your Instagram Reels, started following you on there, and then I saw that you had your podcast. Literally binge listened to all of your podcasts, and I was like, wanting to do the program and reach out, but I did have my hesitations, of course. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to him, apply for his giveaway, and we ended up doing a call. And when I first started, I was only making about 6.5K with just my one-on-ones. And since then, I'm about 2.5 months in, not even, and I've been able to triple it and moving forward. So yeah, I'm excited.
Let's go.
You've been so much help. It's literally been the most life-changing experience. So I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Cool. It's me and Pete's nomination, and I'm telling you, this is only the beginning. Get ready.
I'm excited.
Anything you need, I got your back. And I apologize that I missed your DM for a week. I'm sorry. I was busy last week.
Oh, you're good. I understand.
Okay. Have the best day ever. Bye.
Bye, you too.
Is it Cyan? If I fuck up your name, I'm so fucking sorry.
It's Sean.
Sean, fuck my life.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
I apologize in advance, so it's all good.
It's
Sean, what's
okay.
up? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm having the best day ever.
Love that.
I, first of all, just want to say thank you. This is like week 2 on the program, so absolutely loving it so far. My win would be that I've just hit a record week.
Hell yeah. First weekend hits a record week. Let's fucking go.
So I just hit 5K for the week, which I'm, like gobsmacked about. And I've got another 6 calls locked in for the week, and I'm going to secure all of them.
Look at you.
So I just had a question, because I'm still working my way through the content mastery.
Yep.
And content was like my biggest struggle for sure. Now, I know you mentioned in the course that the biggest mistake you can make is separating your personal account and your business account on Instagram.
Yep.
And I did that about a year ago now. So my business account has got significantly less followers than my personal one. And I did kind of switched back to posting back on my personal about 3 or 4 months ago now anyway. I guess my question is, when do I just like completely let that business account go? Because currently I've just been collaborating all my posts across to both. But yeah.
Every fucking post that you make goes in this account. No more collaborations. Done. There you go.
Yeah.
Starting today.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Dude, this account has the potential. So
Yeah. That's my pregnancy announcement.
Oh, that's cute as fuck. Still fucking cute as fuck. That's fucking great. I love that.
Here's how I've dealt with putting on over 10 kilos in the past 6 months.
Dude, double down. Okay. This account has fucking everything that you need. So all in on this account.
Okay, amazing. Do I just so I've got like social proofs and stuff on my business account.
Yep.
Should I start using those again and post them now on my personal one?
1000% yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to just like.
We'll let you know, Sean, that like the thing that's going to sell the most on your account is your transformation.
Yeah. Okay.
You are walking the talk. And so like, I want you to follow, this is my client, Heather, who is in the $1 Million Mastermind. She's a fucking G. So I want you to follow Heather. She walks the talk. And a lot of her content is transformative style content. So it's like, put in work. It's like kickbacks 2 years ago versus kickbacks today. And that content crushes for her, because it's like when you're walking the talk and you can actually demonstrate like this is what I used to look like versus this is what I look like now. Cutting 2 years ago versus cutting now. Like that's the type of shit that on your page that's going to sell clients. This is what gets other applications 100%.
Okay. All right. Amazing. I will. Yeah. I did see you talk about that last week on the PODCHATS. And so I think like the next day I posted like my own like little transformation. So, and it did really well. So definitely going to post more of those.
Love that.
Yay. Thank you. That was basically it. Yeah. Kind of just wanted to get confirmation on when to just let that business account kind of go. And
starting today.
Okay.
Starting today.
Done.
Your account has potential. So I would be doubling the fuck down on it.
All right. Amazing.
Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
I love it. I just want to clarify. You are Australian, right?
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many. It's so crazy how many fucking Aussies are crushing it in this program. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. The Aussies.
Do you know who Kayla Williams is?
Yeah. She's one of my good friends. She actually
referred you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so, I'm like, you remind me of Kayla Williams. Kayla
no shit. That's so funny.
That is fucking funny. Well, is there anything that you need from me?
No, that's everything. Thank you.
I hope you have the best day ever. Congratulations on your $5,000 a week. This is fucking your new normal. Okay.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye. Sup, Gabby?
Hi, how are you?
Best day of my life. How are you?
I am amazing. My wins today are I'm finally back in the gym after that injury spiel. So really happy about that. I have a consult with another coach / gym owner tonight. So also really excited about that too. Yeah, though I would say that like those are my 2 main wins.
Cool.
Thank you. So I feel like I was in the position for a little while where I was feeling like kind of like blocked. I didn't have much clarity. I was really confused about like what step to take next. And so now I have a lot more clarity. And now I'm kind of like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do right now? So for the challenge, I had not been really like promoting anything yet. And so I'm just wondering like what should I do over the next few days to catch up for launching the challenge?
You need to go listen to my fucking podcast today. That's what you need to do. Step number 1 after this call, you're gonna go listen to that podcast.
Which one?
It's called Don't Ask for Permission.
Cool. Okay. All right. I feel like that has been the theme of my life the last month.
You don't need to fucking ask my fucking permission. What do you think?
What should I do?
What do you think you should do? It's your business. Yes, you do. Don't get that. Fuck that. Yes, you do. Get that out of your head. You tell me. What do you think you should do? You haven't started promoting the challenge yet. What do you think you should do?
Okay, so the steps were laid out. It was, hey guys, I'm actually looking at it on my calendar right now. Hey guys, I'm thinking about doing a challenge.
By the way, no, fuck, I'm muting you. You have a fucking calendar in front of you and you're asking me what you should do. Wait, pause. You have a calendar with steps laid out in front of you and you're asking me what you should do. I just want to make sure I understand that fucking correctly. All right, I will unmute you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. I
So
do have the calendar with steps. Okay.
Gabby, okay? You are no longer in fucking scarcity. The scarcity Gabby is dead now. I think me and you both agree, right? You don't have to be fucking afraid to take actions anymore. You're fucking crushing it now, okay? Everything you touch turns to gold. You're making money. You're in momentum. You found a new niche. You're happy, I think.
Yeah.
Look at you. Stop being like, you're like, I understand when you came into this mastermind, you got fucking burned bad by a shitty business mentor. We're not going to name names because I don't like to put people like that. But what I will say is like, I get why you were almost like timid to take a fucking step because you were like,
I was terrified.
like everything I did fucking ruined my business. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that anymore. It's been 6 months. You're in the PT domination. This is the fucking top G space. You can relax, take a breath, take some action steps without like worrying that you're gonna fuck everything up.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I made almost $5,000 last week.
I know. So that's like everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fucking doing good. We're good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
I
Okay, so
appreciate it.
what do you think you should do?
Okay, I was just about to go look at the calendar again.
Yeah, so go look at the fucking calendar and then fucking
honestly,
listen to the podcast
just
and go do shit. Okay.
okay, refer back to the trainings, go see exactly what they said to do, kind of fast track the steps and run with it.
Go listen to my fucking podcast from yesterday.
And go listen to your podcast.
Yes.
I have more questions though.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, we'll scratch the majority of those.
Like Ronnie. She's like, oh, scratch everything I had.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, okay, those are irrelevant now. Okay, so I was wondering, is there a specific platform that you use or like an app of some kind that you use to organize your life? Because I have 10,000 calendars across my house and my ADHD, I don't know why I can't respect one of them. Like I need to be able to see everything in one place or I need to have them completely separate.
Yep.
So that I can see. Do you have anything that you suggest that would make my life easier?
Dude, I don't know how you haven't started using Google Calendar yet. Let me
I do, and I don't know.
But you said something. I want you to hear what you said because you said I don't respect one of my calendars. This is the only calendar I respect. I run my life off this. If it's not in the calendar, I just don't do it. I run my whole life off this. Everything I do is in this calendar. So like, and this is like I'm running 2 businesses and they take up a lot of my time. So my time, Gabby, is scheduled out from 5 a.m. all the way till 6 p.m. usually every single day.
Okay.
Back to back shit. So this is how I run my life is like through the calendar. This is what keeps me on. Kirsten, also, if you want, Gabby, I could get Kirsten to come in and do she just came up with a new system for Google Calendar where you can actually check it off checklist. If you want, I can get Kirsten maybe come in and do a training on Google Calendar if you guys would like that.
That would be so amazing. That would change my life.
Because I think it's like the masculine versus the feminine approach. Because the masculine in me is like just like fucking do the calendar. Like what do you mean? What do you fucking mean? You know what I mean? Like just do the fucking calendar. But maybe there's like you need a little bit of a feminine approach.
I don't. Yeah, and I think I've kind of realized that I work a lot better in sprints. So I don't work the same each day. But I work really good, like going like really hard for like 1 day and then slowing down for 2. And then like, so for me to have a calendar that's the same every day, I rebel. And I'm just like,
I rebel.
I rebel.
That's funny.
I just like, I don't want to follow it.
Yeah.
So
okay. I get it. So I don't know what else to tell you other than the fact that I fucking follow my calendar religiously, but I'm also a man. So like,
okay.
I don't rebel. I just do shit. I fucking say I'm going to do something and I do it. And I'm like, I don't with self. That's my attitude. But
okay, fair.
I would talk to I would say like find a way to find some non-negotiables in your calendar because correct me if I'm wrong, but you brush your fucking teeth every day, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you bathe on a regular basis? Those are things that we can agree that even if you're a rebel, you're still gonna brush your fucking teeth, right?
You know what's funny is I have those on my calendar.
Okay, so but if there's other things that you can put on your calendar that you don't have to negotiate with yourself with, and then you can in other areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So my question, and so how like my next question relates to this is when I was making the most money, I wasn't doing the majority of the things that we need to do. Like I was never in my DMs. I was never posting reels. I was barely trying and I was making like 30K a month. And yeah.
And then that whole fucking system crashed and burned.
And that whole fucking system, yeah.
So we
Crash
don't,
and burn.
that fucking reference point can suck ass because that reference point led to an absolute and total disaster. Not relevant.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. All right. Not relevant either. Got it. Okay. Now, okay. I actually have a mindset question. You're really good at sharing your story. And so I spoke to Janelle about this yesterday as well. And so when you have an intense story and you use your story for your business, do you ever run into seasons where you just become extremely fatigued talking about it or looking back at it? Because I'm doing the old you avatar worksheet, and I'm looking at it and I'm kind of just like, holy fuck, my life was messed up. Like looking back at that, it's like really overwhelming. So have you ever run into this? What did you do? If you did run into that, like,
Do you care if I'm direct with you?
yeah, please.
Have you done the actual work to like forgive self and like move on from all the shit that happened to you?
I was doing therapy like up to 4 times a week, but I have taken a break for the last 2 years. And so I think I'm kind of just realizing like, okay, it's probably time for me to go back because there's like some new stuff. Like I've kind of reached that next level.
Yeah. So I think that like if you're getting exhausted thinking about your past, it just means that you haven't worked through some of the shit you need to work through.
Okay. I kind of figured that was the case because
it's not a bad thing. It's just a sign. Like if I'm getting exhausted when I think about like where I came from, it just means I haven't like there's a certain part of that that's fucking hanging out. Cole's in my comments right now on my Instagram saying I fucking said he didn't say it. Fucking say he's like I said that.
I know he did. He told me to.
Oh my god. Okay, you're muted. No, you're fucking muted. What other questions did you already ask Cole? I already fucking caught her on this. What else? Oh my god. Cole said I said that in caps.
Guys.
Mute. Is there any other questions on your list that you haven't already asked me or Cole? You have one more? Okay. If you don't fucking start doing the shit that we tell you to do, boot off the call.
I promise.
Boot.
I'll do better. Like you said, I'm not in scarcity. I'm doing better. I've just been scared.
And boot.
So, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, you can't use that as an excuse because if you didn't know what to do and then you asked for what to do and then we told you what to do, we fucking told you. So you don't have to be scared. If we fucking fucks up, you can blame us. You're not even doing that. Okay, I'm done now.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Fucked up.
Okay, can I just ask one last question?
Yes, go ahead.
So when I film my content, I tend to like when I speak directly to my clients, I am on a roll. And then if you were to ask me to make a video about what I spoke about, my mind goes completely blank.
Same.
Like there's so many things that I can talk about, but when it comes time to scripting something, I'm just like, I have no ideas. So I want to film more videos of me actually like speaking to my clients, like from the side view. How can I make those more interesting though? Because it's like a single setup, like the camera's not moving, there's no different clips, right?
You don't want to use those videos. They're boring as fuck, in my opinion. What I would do.
They are boring.
What I would do you have Fathom?
No.
Okay, so download an app called Fathom. It's like fathom.io or some shit like that. And then what it is, it's an app that automatically comes into your Zoom calls and it will take notes for you. And then you can just go through those notes at the end of the call and you can fucking see how smart and cool you are. And then you can just grab little lines that you said and turn them into content.
That's amazing. Because every time that I like replay those videos, I'm like, I'm so fucking good at what I do. Why can't I make this a video? Like, it's so frustrating.
Dude, I struggled with short form content for fucking 2 years because Cole would just open up his camera and just be like, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. And every time I tried, I just sound like an idiot. But then I had 1,000 podcast episodes. I'm like, I can do a podcast like the back of my hand, but for some reason when it came from short form content, I just couldn't do it.
That's exactly how I feel. And so I was wondering, do you think that I should do a podcast? I know, don't ask for permission. I have it written down. I have it written down.
Well, it's my fucking podcast, and then you fucking answer your own question and come back and talk to me.
But what are the steps to making that happen?
I can make it. If you want to start your podcast, I can make an introduction over Instagram for you. Just send me a DM that says, give me the podcast guy.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think that's everything. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you for unmuting me.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
That's fucking hilarious. Sometimes I gotta hit that mute button. You know what I'm saying, guys? Sometimes that mute button's you gotta hit that mute button. Samantha, last and not least, how the fuck can I serve you today? What's up?
Oh my gosh, Brian, I've had quite the experience with this damn Zoom call.
You're here. We made it. We're fucking laughing, bro.
Yes, I'm glad that you still accepted me because I was like, no.
I'm laughing. We're
I'm
laughing.
getting kicked out. But great to see you again, by the way.
Good to see you as well.
So I have two main questions. My first one is, so I kind of did a twist on one of your ads that I really like that popped up on my feed.
Yep.
So you have one where you're running out the door and you're like, wait. And
Yep.
you're like, I'm running a 60-minute masterclass or whatever. Click the link there. So I recreated one chasing a car, and I'm getting the editor to finish filming it so I can run it like from, I guess, tomorrow all the way through Sunday. Do you think that's a good idea since it's like a free class to get like more cold leads? So
That's-
should I? Okay.
That's the best thing to do with those.
And I noticed that that one's not on your feed. So like when you share those, should I not put it on my feed or should I run it as a feed post?
Are you boosting it as an ad?
I will boost it as an ad with a link like the one you have.
Yeah. So
to sign up.
that's actually boosted through Meta. So, and I don't do that. My ad team does that. So based on like the training that we provided for you in the 10K mastermind, I would post it on your feed, Sam. And then once it's posted on your feed, I would boost it because then you don't have to get into the back end of Meta, it starts to get confusing.
Okay.
I don't do the back end of my, like you guys can see my ads. I don't do those. Like I have a team that I pay $7,000 a month to do my ads for me.
Oh, gotcha.
So like
Okay.
I brought in Zach's to teach you guys boosted posts because it's super fucking easy.
So I did my CTA as like click the link below. Should I just comment it separately then and post the link there?
No, I think you can with a boosted post, you can have it so there's a button below.
Oh,
Right?
it does. Okay.
100%. There's a way that you can like it's to collect leads and you can send or you can do like send traffic to a website and then they click the link and it goes to the website.
Okay. And then that's where you would just use ManyChat to like walk them through the steps to sign up, right? So that way I don't have to do each individual person. Okay. So that was my first question. Cool. So then I will run that. It'll be my first one. So hope it turns out good. And then my second question is, so for Thanksgiving, my family and I, we go to this ranch to go hunt. So I will be there Thursday through Sunday. And this was something I already planned in advance. Like we got a sitter for our dogs and everything. And now I'm kind of getting anxiety because we're running this 4-day challenge and then we're going to have the Black Friday. And I literally, like it's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So like I have very minimal service there. So it's hard for me to like contact, send messages. I can prepare in advance as far as like my posts go. But when it comes to like actually connecting with people and getting them to sign up, sending DMs, being on phone calls, like that's really hard for me when I'm out there. So I don't know if you have any advice or if you're going to tell me like, don't go.
I'm not going to tell you to do anything. It's your life. I'm simply the advisor.
Well, yeah, as advice, like what would Brian do?
Yeah. So what would Brian do is Brian would ask himself what season he's in.
Yeah.
So what season are you in?
Grind season.
I'd make my decision based off of that.
Okay.
And that's like that's the fucking, this is the reality of being in entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes there's grind season and maybe there's a world where you can go for like a day and then you're done. But I live in grind season. So
yeah,
this is my life. I went to celebrate my birthday in Austin, Samantha, with one of my best friends. And we went to a music festival. We were scheduled to go to a music festival for 2 days. It was a Saturday night and Sunday night. I went out on Saturday night. I had a blast, but I woke up Sunday like kind of hungover, whatever. And then I was like, I'm not doing that again because I have to wake up tomorrow and I have to fucking serve my clients for 9 a.m. Mentorship Monday. And I'm not going to show up to Mentorship Monday talking about fucking being a positive person while fucking having a hangover. So I was like, I'm just not doing it. I was like, I called my best friend. I was like, sorry, I'm not fucking coming. He's like, what? I'm like, I'm not coming. Have fun. I'm not going. It's not for me. So you just have to define what your priorities are and then take actions based on that. And like, the reason I ask like, what season are you in? Because maybe you're in the season of like, I need to work on my relationships with my family. If that's the case, then fuck Black Friday, right? But if you are in the season of grind, then I would make your decision based off of that.
Yeah. I guess part of me feels guilty because it's been, so like I'm about to graduate with my master's in December. So like, it's going to be real busy for us anyway. We're going to be traveling a lot. I have my marathon, my first half marathon that I'm running in December too. So it's like Thanksgiving, then my half marathon, then I leave to go graduate. And so it's not it's like things that I planned way in advance before I planned these things. And so now it's hard because I don't want to go back on commitments that I had already made because I don't get a lot of time with my family because I've been going to school and then like grinding here. So I guess I just want to try to find a balance. But worst case scenario, then like, do you think that I should run a Black Friday post and then maybe schedule the calls for like that Saturday or Sunday or
Yep.
in the future then?
Yep.
Okay. How could I hold people to that if
You can't.
okay.
You can't. You can't. You can't.
Well, I'm just trying to do as much as I can. At least that's within my control to prepare. So because I also don't want to be that person that's like, well, I'm there, but I'm not present. I know somebody else was talking about that.
Yeah. I get it.
So
Sit with yourself and ask yourself what you want.
yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything prepared that I have. I'm going to come back to you next week and show you what I've planned out. And then I will run that.
I love that. I'm here for that.
Okay. I appreciate it.
I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate you.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys. I'm fucking proud of myself. I powered through that shit like a fucking boss. I literally woke up from a 2-hour nap straight into pod chats. Fucking crushed it. Gonna go relax now. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everyone has the best day of their entire lives. And I'll see you guys next motherfucking week, y'all. Peace. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.